Button now. Hello there and welcome to Force 13 UK and Ireland Live for another evening of storm tracking. And they look like pretty mean storms right now, leaving the coast of France, and one that's already popped up along the southern coast of Dorset. My name's Nathan Foy, and we have a rather expansive team with us this evening. I'm joined... What was that? I'm joined by Christian, Don, and Joe.
Hello, my drink just exploded all over me. We're off to a great start. We're off to a great start here at Force 13 UK HQ.
So that's what's going on over there, and probably in a world first on Force 13, we have something that I will be able to show whenever the computer decides to cooperate with me. For some reason, it's not allowing me to show the screen shares at all, which is fantastic. But in the meantime, whilst we wait for that, you can see what's going on in those storms right now. I'm going to have to shut down this app and load it again because for some reason it's not seeing it at all. So just bear with me, team, and we'll see if we can sort this out. So, technical difficulties to start tonight's stream. If you've got any comments or questions for us, please send a message to us live here. We'll surely have lots of time to discuss what's going on with this storm event. Here we are, everything's working now at last. So let's take a look at what the team have for us. There's Christian wiping his desk. We have Don over there who is on the road. So apart from me doing my storm chases, this is the first time we've ever had someone out in the field that we can look at on our team. Christian's got a tango. Nice, nice. So, Don, where are you headed?
This just exploded all over my lap, nonetheless.
Had an incident. Let's talk to Don. Where are you headed to right now?
I'm heading for Guildford.
Guildford?
Yep.
So that will be an area that will get significant weather fairly soon. Let me just try and get a exact time when they might get the worst. Probably about between 10 and 11 o'clock. There will be some significant thunderstorms in that area.
My trust.
So you can see they're on the road right now. Christian making a mischief of himself, and we've also got Joe with us for the first time too. Hello there, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
And you're joining us from Worcestershire, which is not likely to get a storm tonight. Sad.
Yeah. Very sad.
But Christian, you might be in for some storms too, eh?
Yeah, if we are, you were saying what, 10 or 11 tonight?
For Guildford, yeah. Your area, around 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah, so be another exciting night of getting woken up by thunder again. I'm gonna actually have my exploded drink. Well, apparently not done, apparently.
Right, so I'm just trying to examine what exactly is going on in Dorset. There's some storms crawling up, and it's hard to discern at the minute whether it's one or two now, but the leading edge of this storm is now near, where's that? Blandford Forum, and that's just headed northeastwards, obviously moving inland. This is as of 9:05. Just turn that music down a touch, seems a little bit loud on my end. And then
Got my
obviously...
app.
Sorry?
Sorry. I was gonna say I've got my my app loaded up again on here. I'm seeing about 3,100 plus strikes near Guernsey.
Yeah, that's actually probably two cells now near Dorset, near the coast of Dorset, so it's going to be a 1, and further down, this is strikes per minute, and I've just copied over that as well, haven't I? And the other one is going to be 2 strikes per minute, and that one is headed close to the coast near Swanage.
There you go. I've sent an image in the live discussion room if you want to put that up on air. That is insane. I've sent an image of the app I'm using Just
Oh.
want to point out that is insane.
Put it up to the camera. I don't. I can't really click off at the minute. Yep, there it
Sure.
is.
So basically, you've got all of those individual dots which are lightning strikes, and then the number in the middle is 600 plus.
Yep.
So that is within the past hour.
Yep.
Most of the dots there are actually red, which you might not be able to see.
Let's keep our eye on this now, Christian. We're going to update these numbers. The leading one was 35 strikes per minute, and that was at 1:45. Right now, that is probably smaller, but it is still. We're looking at probably 25 strikes per minute as we try and. I don't feel as up to it today as I did last time. It feels very overwhelming. So 25 there as of 9:05. But further south, it is going insane. I mean, I'm not really sure even how to categorize all of this. We'll probably get rid of that 35 because it's really a main cell, and this is probably going to be huge. I'm trying to figure out the number, and it's a hopeless task. It's a lot. I'm just trying to figure it out here. It's hard to attribute it to the same thing, but I would say that was the 40 earlier. We'll go with 90 for now, but it could be higher. 90 strikes per minute over Normandy.
Wow, that is a lot of strikes a minute.
And to its south, there's another substantial cell. And again, it's hard to differentiate between them. But it's at least 30. So we'll go with 30 for that. These numbers might be conservative. And further south, there is another one that is reaching the Granville area, or just north of there, along the coast. That's another big one. That's also 30. So look at that, an extremely impressive line. It hasn't yet beaten the one the other day, when briefly over the channel one reached 95 strikes per minute, but like I said, we may be underestimating the one with 90. Let's go back to our cameras, and particularly our road driver there, and not much to look at just yet, but are you getting any rain?
No, not yet. Just clear skies right now.
Clear skies?
Well, not clear. It's
Yeah,
clouds,
there's not a lot of. I'm not seeing a lot of colouring near the Guildford area. The closest, you might want to head down to Petersfield for a bit of rain. If anything, I've just got my first notification of lightning detected within 50 miles of my location. That would be just off the coast of Isle of Wight.
Ah. So things might be developing there.
That was about 2 minutes ago, that lightning strike. That is within 50 miles of here, which is East Hampshire.
Let's catch up with some comments. Chris says that they just heard thunder in Bournemouth, and yep, the imagery would definitely suggest that.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You would have definitely heard thunder in Bournemouth because you've got quite a lot of lightning to the west of Bournemouth here, in the Pool area. That would have been about 5-ish minutes ago. But yeah, you guys are getting quite a bit of a lightning show right now.
And we've got another question. I think a returning viewer asking about Worthing. I think you were there last time. You were disappointed in the end.
Yeah.
But at the minute, we're looking at potentially real big stuff. In fact, the current stuff heading to the stuff in France right now, reaching you and still being nearly as strong probably at about 11 o'clock.
You never know, because again, this is just coming off the coast of France right now, where I've had an estimated 3,100 strikes within the last hour. So that's just coming off the coast. That is absolutely ridiculous.
Well, you had all my numbers up, and that's coming up to, let's see, can't math right now, 175 a minute. We put them all together.
That's almost 3 a second. That is impressive. You do the math.
What are we getting ourselves into? It's gonna be night as well. This might be actually pretty dangerous.
The one in Dorset is blowing up a little bit more as well. Still only a 1 strike per minute storm. But that is moving on a little bit further east. It's not quite over Blandford Foreman. It's a little bit east of there, near Wimborne Minster, apparently.
Again, one of the advantages of the UK is that sun doesn't set until 9 o'clock, so you can go out storm chasing and it's pretty much light until then. I'm just trying to figure out where
Try
exactly
doing it in
you are
Scotland
right
in
now.
June. That would be great.
That would be amazing, yeah. Absolutely. I'm just trying to figure out where Don is. Because that's not a location I recognize.
I'll give
At least
you a
from camera.
location. Options 11. Fish and chip shop. Yes. Options 11.
Oceans. That's not in. I'm probably thinking of a different Ocean's 11 chip shop. That's close to in the Alton area.
Right.
That's
Yeah, I'll
just. That's probably a different one.
The
You know,
leading.
guys, right? The chase. We're getting fish and chips. Sorry, bye.
What?
Yeah, get some takeaway whilst you're at it.
Oh, you are?
No, I was just joking. But
Okay. The leading one that was 25, now 29. And the one behind, I don't even know what to say about it. It was 90. I don't know. I have no idea. It's just all over the place. You could just have done with it and draw a massive shape over the whole area. It is a nightmare.
alright, I'm sending.
Sorry?
Just
We lost your signal just then.
reception. Huh?
What was that? We were losing your signal.
Oh yeah, we're in bad signal. I'm sending the location I am in live
Oh, okay.
discussion chat on the server.
No problem.
Yeah.
Okay, just don't text and
Right.
drive. You know.
He's not driving.
Oh.
He's got a driver.
Yeah, my battery.
So that's all good.
In the course, right onto A325 towards Hale Road.
There you go.
You go.
Damn.
Yeah, we're
No,
a
you are-
father and son
oh.
chasing team.
I see. That is, I would say, that is like within 10. You are 10 miles away from me.
There you go. Why don't you get picked up? Make a night of it, you guys.
Like, well, I mean, if he's up to that, if I'm up to that, really.
No, of course. I'm just trying to categorize these. So the 90 is still there somewhere, but there's a 12 leading off the top of that, and I've no idea. I'm just at a loss for words, which doesn't happen often. So what we're going to do instead, in fact, that will be 55 behind it there. So that's at 9:15. And behind that there is another one, of course, as we know. It probably won't be a 30 anymore. We'll go for 15, but that's just a wild estimate. And then the one behind that is more concentrated and still looking decent was a 30, just about to move into land. And that has moved into land now, near Coutances, I believe it is. And that is probably a little bit more than that now, 32.
In a quarter
Oh,
mile.
I can't do my numbers. What's happening? Right. So still just enormous. I mean, you just draw a massive circle around this whole thing, and this is where it's all going on. You put that all into one big shape.
The second one.
Put that all into one big shape, and between itself, that whole thing is producing 170 strikes per minute.
Damn.
Wow.
So whilst that's...
Now
Oh, I've
the-
just deleted the map.
Uh-oh. Control Z.
Stop it. Now, it is intensifying the one over Dorset. That is now 4. 4 moving past Wimborne Minster, so that is one that's absolutely active right now. And let's go back to our screens. So you can see, yep, still rather clear where Don is right now. And Christian, you're looking ready for tonight. Is that 3 Coca-Cola bottles ready for you? You in it for the
where are
long
you seeing
haul?
them? Possibly.
4.
Not to mention an exploded Tango.
Bloody no.
Yeah, basically.
You
Don't forget the
planning?
snack.
How long are you planning to go for? 3 days?
Who knows? 3 hours, maybe.
Alright, whilst we keep looking at that, let's see if we can take some more questions and comments. Mike says, just started kicking off in Bournemouth. That might have been a little bit earlier. Chris has us on whilst looking outside. That's probably a good thing. Gash says, me being Scottish and being so excited that a storm like this is happening even though it's almost 1,000 kilometers away from me. Yeah, I
never
can
get
get
too excited.
I get that. I do understand. I mean, we're not going to get anything like that here either, sadly. Sad. I don't know how many strikes per minute the storm was in, that I was in on my chase. On my own chase. You know, the other day when it was really throwing it down. Joey says, our own Joey on our team, storms seem a bit more west than what was anticipated to me. Landfall likely between Portsmouth and the Isle of Wight is what he's suggesting.
Yeah, so that could be anywhere between... Oh, where's Portsmouth? Oh, yeah, so if it helps, Portsmouth and the Isle of Wight is south-southwest of where I am, so I've got something to look forward to tonight. Yay! But yeah, as of now, the rain that's come on is about, I'd say as west as Salisbury right now. But you've got lightning activity to the west of Bournemouth, just about as far inland as, Gosport St. Michael. If I had to take a guess there, according to my map. And yeah, you still got lightning activity heading over as close to Bournemouth as Upton Lake, actually. That strike occurred 5 minutes ago.
Hurricane Alpha says, will Dorset get another round of thunderstorms? It already is. What time do you expect activity in Kent? Well, if Joey's wrong and it goes and it's still going to go further east as planned, it's not going to be the coast of Kent very much. It's going to be more towards the Thames estuary, and that will be at around 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, as of now, you still got a few hours to wait. Because there's no activity to my east at all. Completely.
No. Well,
it's all
clear
happening
skies, as we can see.
It's completely clear skies. Like, even in my location, it's getting dark. But it's a few clouds around. But it's relatively clear skies.
There is rainfall. Sorry if I was interrupting. The closest rainfall to you right now, I think, is probably going to be Newbury.
Andover. Andover. I'm seeing rain in Salisbury. Andover's a bit further west, if my geography is correct. I'm seeing rain just about really close to Reading.
Radar's picking up tiny little bits and pieces near Borden.
Tiny little bits and pieces, yeah, but the furthest I'm seeing out is just out in Petersfield, but that's not a lot at all. Yeah, they're just pretty much on the coast right now. You got a massive yellow splotch of rain in and around the Newbury area, which means very heavy rain.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, that's not massive. You got tiny little splotches in my area. You got a little bit just off the coast of Portsmouth, just about to approach Petersfield. Tiny little bits and pieces there. Worthing getting a little bit.
Joey
Brighton,
asking
not
us, what about Luton tonight? Good old Luton.
Good old Luton. If I can find it, you're very close to some rain, but you've got like areas like Leighton Buzzard currently being impacted by rain, and Luton is high and dry.
He's asking more of a forecast. I think
It heads more to the east. You
I'm
could
just
be
looking
seeing a
right
bit.
now. There is a chance that you get very unlucky and don't see anything.
Ah,
You would be very unlucky because I think there's 2 waves of it coming through sort of for you. So you might get something at 11 o'clock, but I think it's more likely that you'll see some more discreet stuff around 1 o'clock. Just my take on it right now. Now, Don, have you tried this at night? Are you sure you'll be able to see anything?
Yeah, we've done night chasing before, so we're kind of.
if anything, you might want to
Cool.
head down to where are you? You're in the Guildford area. You might want to head down to down towards the I want to say Portsmouth and Southampton area.
They're
If
not
you can
able to
get,
go that far.
if you can't go that far,
Guildford's
yeah,
like the limit, I believe.
Guildford's the limit. Oh, I see. And you can't go as far up to Reading or anything.
7
That's going to take at
miles.
least an hour to get there.
Hmm.
I've just received my second
You wouldn't want to
notification.
go to Reading, you'd want to go east from there, I would say.
What, in the London area?
Well, yeah. You'd want to go
Yourself.
basically do a big circle. Not
Yeah,
a circle, but...
that's called the M25.
I know, but even further out, just imagine it and going round toward... Just... I don't know, just towards the east, towards Reigate, and then Sevenoaks,
Yeah.
if they want to go that far.
And yeah, I have just received my second notification of lightning just about 49 miles away. That's coming in from the cell that's west of Bournemouth. Or Bournemouth, I don't know how. I'm tired. I've been up since 5. I've been up since 5 a.m., alright? I'm tired.
Not good.
Okay. No, not good at all. But yeah, that's approaching
1
my
mile. Keep
my
speed
little
on this road.
notification radius, which is 50 miles in all directions from my location.
And that one has now reached 5 strikes per minute.
Oh,
So that means we're colouring it red.
red alert.
Definitely.
There was a second said welcome to Guildford, so I think we're in the outskirts now.
Ah. So they're entering Guildford. I hadn't really taken a look at these arrows either, I'm just sorting them out. The thunderstorm that was just off the coast at 9:05, that one is now gone. So it's just the 5 that's inland over our shores. And again, trying to make sense of this whole line. I mean, it is a line really. It's somewhat difficult to distinguish each individual cell and how many strikes they're producing. So I'll just sit here and try and figure that out. Again, it's a lot.
Trying to share my screen, but my computer's not liking it right now.
Alright. 35 is the leading storm, and we're going to put the icon at the leading edge of it, just so you know exactly where it is and how close it is. It's already made a decent chunk of the crossing. There it is now, and that will be headed probably close to the Isle of Wight. That's the leading edge though, and I know Joe was on about earlier, it's going to be the southern end that will end up impacting Worthing and Brighton. Just looking at the second cell, and I will get to you soon, Joe. So that'll be a 10. Not 19, not yet, but 10. This is all as of 9:25. So much to keep on top of here right now. Big cells that take a lot of time to assess. But the 55 from earlier, I mean, again, that's sort of morphed into something else now. But it'll still be a 55? Oh no, it'll be
There it is.
20...
We're here now. We can see the town.
Oh, 21.
Spend quarter mile. Leave the roundabout at the second
Oh.
exit.
Let's go back to the camera then. Make sure you're not speeding as you enter Guildford. And there they are. Clouds slowly building up a little bit.
Signal's slowly dropping as far as I can see.
Well, signals are always going to be hit and miss out on the road. As
Absolutely,
I realised.
but again, in
wait.
places like Guildford, it should be pretty exceptional.
Well, it should, but
Oh.
I've
Yo,
had
redone it.
crap signal in Manchester.
I've had crap signal everywhere, but you know.
It looks like we have some activity near Wantage.
Hmm.
I just thought,
Trying to
yeah.
figure out where in Guildford you are.
Well, does
Now
it
leave
matter?
the roundabout.
I don't know, I'm just curious.
Curious George.
There you go, you're heading over the bridge.
Huh?
I'm guessing that's the bridge where the railway station is. Oh, yep, I know where you are now.
There you go.
Oh, yep, I've been there plenty of times. But, yeah.
So this is the latest right now. You can see all of those cells: 35, 10, 21, 45 and 25. Lots and lots of cells. Salisbury's about to get some thunderstorms, I think.
Oh, nothing. I was just telling my.
Now turn half.
What's that? I know where that is as well.
Yeah,
I've driven there.
that's... Yeah, well, I can't say I've driven there, but I have been there. There was the, there was the car park that several years ago got flooded. My friends and I were there at the time. It was
Ah.
so much fun. It was funny because I think what my friends did is they took the elevator down into the flooded floor. And I was just like, oh god. Which I don't know what the heck happened in the end, but
All
yeah,
right,
that was a thing.
let's get on to some questions. Do you reckon coastal Suffolk could get anything? That's an interesting question.
Nice.
One that I'll have to try and find the answer for you. Coastal Suffolk. Yes, I think you will. Obviously very late on, 2, 3 in the morning even. It will be for you, and maybe just about into Norfolk as well in 1 or 2 locations, if you get lucky with it, or unlucky from your point of view. Some people don't like thunderstorms. Yes, Christian, it's true.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying I don't like them. I just got woke up by the one that rolled through a few days ago. Woke up at half three in the morning. You know, typical when you have to be up at 5 a.m.
More comments. Will there? Oh, am I up to date? Hopefully, Cornwall will get some thunderstorms some point this year. Lol. Yep, not tonight. Will there be any thunder in South London? I think there will. South London, probably just before midnight. When is the thunderstorm going to hit Cambridge? And that will... I don't think... Cambridge is going to be rather like Luton. I don't think they'll get the brunt of the first part, but some discrete stuff afterwards could impact you a little bit after midnight. Gash says there's new images for the Bournemouth storm in the UK and Ireland chats, so I don't know if Christian you could screen share some stuff or anything, or even
Is this
Joe.
is this in the public server?
I assume it is.
All right.
Because
Be
Gash
sure
isn't in our chat.
send me a ping.
Send them over to Christian.
At extension at Ctona12 at extension 8561.
Okay. Feels stormy in Essex. No phone signal here either, says Pagan Punk. What's going on with those phone signals? I look at the coverage maps on my phone provider, and it says that most of the country, you know, that pretty much anywhere in England, except for the mountains or the hills of Cumbria, are great. And in reality, they're not.
Yeah, if you've
They
got no
lie.
phone, so you might as well. If you've got no phone, so you might just have one of these devices. What's
Hmm.
that?
Okay.
Something behind you just went.
Sorry.
Something behind you just went. I'm not sure what that was.
Oh. I see that Don has parked up. It's quite a nice scene, actually.
We're just figuring out where to go next. My dad keeps saying there's nothing, but I'm trying to explain to him that, storms, they move, right? They're not like just appear.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a while.
It's gonna be about 11 o'clock before storms reach the open air. I have no idea.
Why don't you just sit there and watch a movie, and by the time it's finished, the thunderstorms will have arrived. But there we go. But we're happy to answer questions and take comments and people telling us about observations. Lightning being detected southwest of Oxford, apparently. Any thunder going to happen in the south of London? We did answer that. That was probably just before midnight. Will we get some in Milton Keynes? Again, that's going to be rather similar to Luton, really. You might get the first part of it around 11 o'clock. No guarantee. I think you're more likely to get the discrete stuff at about 1 or 2 in the morning. It strikes east of Swindon, so we'll get that up on our map shortly. In the meantime, we're left with that image there from Guildford on the top right of your picture. And I'm just going to mark the stuff that's going on near Swindon, near Farringdon, over Farringdon.
There we go. I've just received my third notification of lightning within 50 miles away. To be precise, it says 45.6 miles west.
45.6.
That is miles away to the west of my location, due west. Oh,
Yep, so there's
yeah,
a 1
okay,
strike per
so-
minute cell, basically halfway between Swindon and Oxford.
right now, there was actually a strike closer than that, 46 miles away, just to the west of Salisbury, about 2 minutes ago.
So this is going to be as of 9:35. That 1 strike per minute there. Down in Dorset, that's really calmed down. Yeah, that's gone down to 1 as well. That was quite unexpected.
Yeah, the cell next to Swindon. I'm tired. The cell next to Swindon has started to produce some lightning activity.
Seem to be coming in swarms. It is near Salisbury though, so Salisbury.
Yeah,
I'm
Salisbury.
doing it too now. Salisbury will be getting a few rumbles of thunder right now at 9:35. 2 1s on the map. Now another cell is starting to form to the west of the main ones, and I know that Joey picked up on that a moment ago. That is probably going to be a 2. Just going to copy the 1. Yeah, that's going to be a 2, headed for the Isle of Wight. Always the Isle of Wight. Always seems to be in the path of these things. So that's going to be a 2. That's getting fairly close to land already. And then you've got these monster cells. I mean, look at that line. So this is going to be the top one is still going to be 25 strikes per minute. It's exhausting trying to do the maths all the time. Okay, so that's moving up a little bit again, obviously getting closer and closer to land, but it's still got a way to go yet. The 10 behind it, that's still there too. And that's probably gotten bigger.
Hey,
Yep.
we're gonna head to Dorking now, because looks like on
Woking.
radar this shifted. Yeah, so we're gonna head to Dorking.
Dorking.
Trying to find that sweet.
Woking. I thought you said Woking for a moment.
Dorking, not Woking.
Dorking.
Dorking.
Alright, let me find that on the map.
Just give us a to go. It looks pretty good from what predictive radar is saying.
That's in Surrey as well, isn't it?
I believe so.
Well, I thought you would know more because you're in Hampshire, which is near Surrey, and I'm in the northwest.
Well, what do I know about anything? I don't know. The Dorking that I'm seeing is close to Gatwick Airport,
Yeah.
so that's going to be quite a drive. But
Not really.
hopefully do something.
Like half an hour. Which is, I guess it drive, but
It's not
No,
like
it
5
does.
to 10 minutes, but
I think it'll be bookend vortex kind of arrangement, so
Yeah.
you might even see which one. It depends.
Ooh. So look at these right now, massive cells still, and we're just trying to make head or tail of which one's a separate cell and just anything.
Mm.
Yeah, that's one.
It's
Unless it's on the way home.
just a minefield. So we're going to put a 25 here without really knowing what we're doing. Cells everywhere. That 14 should actually, well, I think that is actually the right place for it. It is so complicated. It isn't usually, but in this situation it is.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to add in another cell now, a 6th one. So behind that, you've now got, oh dear, it's not going to be a 25, but it is going to be a 20 behind that as well. This is just
insane,
quite extraordinary.
really.
So a 20 there as well, and further south you've still got the other one that's bubbling along too, and that's really grown as well.
Gee, this is peak now casting.
Yeah, it really is. So that's going to be a 27 strike per minute storm, and again we like to use these numbers. Just gives you a little indication. It is quite crude, but it does give you an indication of, I guess, how much energy's in there, certainly electrically, lightning-wise.
Yeah. Hopefully nothing tornadic possible,
On the way, 246
Hopefully.
towards walking.
but you never know.
So look at all that right now. That's crazy. A big, massive line. Getting even darker on Don's screen there as they make their way out of Guildford.
Oh look, there's a bus.
A bus. I wonder who's driving it.
Unfortunately, no one who you think, because this is the wrong area for that.
It is. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that. What was that?
That was a sneeze from next door that almost rocked the whole building. All
I'll
right.
be honest. I thought it was like a dog going. "Whoa."
Maybe. Let's get some comments. Is there any in Gosport tonight? There probably will. Have another look. Gosport. There is a potential bust mode for Gosport and Portsmouth and Southampton tonight. You might just
Now turn left.
be too far up, and there is a possibility it will fail for that area. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure, but if it does happen, it will be very soon, within an hour. Who else? I've lost my windows now. Who else did we have? Sun midday, but much needed rain on and off Wednesday in mid Wiltshire. Thank you very much for the observation. That's the kind of observations we like to hear from, don't we, Christian?
Absolutely.
All right.
I don't know, man. I'm just taking your word for it.
Audible thunder in, but well, it's nice when people send in their observations. I mean, yeah, we're sort of growing a little weather community here, which is great.
True.
Lightning in Reading, audible thunder in Bournemouth again, super low humidity in Glasgow, only around 57%. Only. It's not that low. It's not 99%. But you know. Bournemouth lightning just now, lightning east of Bath, loads of comments coming in. Lightning near the Needles off the Isle of Wight, I can imagine that. Everything in London is okay, a bit of clouds right now. That's to be expected for at least another hour. And that's pretty much it so far. This is Force 13 UK and Ireland live, tracking these storms on our big tracker here. So we had, and once again this corresponds to lightning strikes per minute in each individual cell. There is stuff going on near Bath, or Bath, depending on how posh you want to be, that we're going to mark in a moment. So the one near Oxford and Swindon, that is heading much closer to Oxford now. We just update this graphic here. Where exactly is that? It's just around here, very close to Oxford. That's as of 22. And down near Trowbridge and Devizes actually is where the new one is, and growing quite quickly. In fact, it's already moved up a little bit further. That's heading towards Swindon.
Yeah, I've got an observation from Joey in the public Discord. Apparently, just saying Luton is cloud.
Luton is cloud. Thank you for that.
That's all. That's all it was. That was relayed.
But if there's any imagery you can share, Christian, please do.
Yep, I will see what I can do.
Especially stuff that gets posted in our server, and you can join our community Discord server as well. Discord.gg/Force13. You'll be overwhelmed with all the stuff at first because it covers the whole world, but there is a section dedicated to UK and Ireland. The Salisbury one's pretty much died, but now we have lightning in Bournemouth, like people were saying just before. So we've got 1 strike per minute just here in a new cell.
That's another lightning notification. Oh, okay. I will definitely send that in. Okay. Here we go.
And just here we have a 3 now, headed closer and closer to the Isle of Wight.
Right.
Things are livening up.
I point out here is an image. At least I'm just screen sharing it within Discord itself. You can sort of see the public server in the background. But this was apparently in the Luton area a little bit earlier. Like, look at the cloud cover here. Look how dark it is. If anything, I can open original, go here and zoom in. Like, just look at that.
Nice picture.
So this was a few hours ago in the Luton area.
Yeah.
All right.
And going back to our numbers right now.
Leave at the third exit.
We have that 3 pushing on. The topmost cell that was 25 crossing the channel. Look at all this. And I think insane amounts of lightning further south. I don't even know what to do with all this. I don't know what to do. I'm trying to figure it out best as we can. So that is now going to be 15 here as that on the leading cell, and I'm getting the suspicion, according to forecasts, that the leading cell will weaken first and the other cells will take a bigger role, I guess. That's now up here at 1:45. So behind it you have another one that's smaller, but still I think it's going to have a decent number. We'll go 15 for now, though I'm not sure it's going to be as high as that. Were you going to say something?
Who? Sorry?
No, we're good. It's just
Yeah, I don't think that was for us. 15 just up there, and I've dragged over the wrong arrow because they're so close together. insanity. So there was a 14 here, moving off the coast. I mean, it is really impossible to... Let's just all slap it on as one big thing over here, because I think it's actually the case now that it's one enormous cell.
Oh! Oh my.
What?
Sorry, I've just been linked a live feed YouTube video, and there was just a spot of lightning from it. Oh
Ah.
wow. Wow, okay.
We'll take a look at that in a moment.
Yep. let
First,
me
I've
pop
just
it.
got to figure out what's happening.
Yeah, that's fine. You go ahead and do that. Okay. So, again, we've got some kind of webcam over the Southampton water area. I'm getting pings everywhere.
So 90 strikes per minute on this new combined cell.
All right. Just let me know. Oh wow. Okay. I'll full screen this. Just let me know when you're viewing my my share.
We'll get there soon. The other one's up to 25 behind it. You know, it's just, these are huge storms. Not the biggest I've ever seen, by the way, but they are huge storms. And the one down here is now 35. And that's making its way quite hastily towards the channel as well, moving this way. So this is at 9:45. Keeping us very busy tonight, that's for sure. Let's go back to Christian. Where's this?
So this is viewing the water from Southampton, and you can just see the
See
lightning
that?
activity coming in from this. Can I increase the quality any further? Nope.
Shit.
But yeah, as you can see, there's a fair few strikes per second here. And this is again Southampton water off of Netley Sailing Club. It's more of a ship spotting stream, but it's got quite a lot of lightning activity
So
coming
that's
from it.
Netley. That must be looking southwest then. Probably
It
towards
is.
the stuff that's reaching Bournemouth.
Indeed, and so again, thank you to who was the one who sent me this link? What was his name? Liam MWI in the public server for sending this in. That's and again, absolutely stunning views of southwest from Southampton right about now.
So you can see that, as well as Don's camera on the right hand side. They're in total darkness now. As they continue their trek, and Christian joining us from his studio, and me in my studio. And of course,
Well,
we've still got
everyone's
Joe there as well, who's also sharing with us radar. So that's another perspective, reflectivity on what's going on there, and all those lightning strikes. Quite impressive.
Very impressive indeed.
I'm back on Christian's screen there. Unfortunately, we can't show two things at the same time.
Good, that would be amazing. But yeah, wow, look at that one.
That was a big one. We may as well
Oh.
just stick here and look at all this for a while.
Absolutely. Yeah, again, absolutely mesmerizing to watch, but unfortunately we've got other things to press on with.
Well, no, not really.
yeah.
We can just stare at that for a while and just do my updates in the background, show things when they're interesting.
Sure, well, I'm gonna head off.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's going.
I'll be back in a minute. You can keep it on my on my camera, just obviously does this too much.
Christian has left.
Stop it. Right here.
Let's see if there's any more comments or questions for us, and hope you're enjoying our stream so far tonight. Okay, so Xbox daughter said the cell at Salisbury just started pouring about 17 miles due north. Our water butts needed. Some lightning over Swindon. Mark says that they pretty much guarantee nothing will hit Worthing. They always divert east and west as they approach from the channel. Hate it. Well, we'll see what happens tonight. And a few lightning strikes near Poole currently as well. Yeah. We'll load up the latest map that I continue to edit in real time. Let's do that now. So back to the situation room, I suppose you could call it. Still that one approaching Oxford. There's been a few more flashes in it, so we'll keep it on for now. And then the one that was near Swindon is sort of over Swindon, and it's hard to figure out what's going on anymore because there's stuff going on near Almesbury as well. So we'll just stick it there. And that's actually a 4 now, 4 strikes per minute. What's going on over Bournemouth and Poole? Right now, we're not seeing... I mean, let's get real. What we saw on that camera is a lot more than what we're currently seeing on the information that we get from lightning detectors, and that's always the case. You'll always visually see more than the lightning detectors will be able to detect. And this is saying 2 strikes per minute.
Wow.
over Bournemouth, and like, you know, obviously on that camera it's more than 2 strikes per minute. And I mean, unless it is showing the stuff that's near the Isle of Wight that's 15 strikes per minute, I mean, that's once every 4 seconds, is it? Or 3 seconds. So the one that's still approaching the Isle of Wight, that's actually down to a 1. It's getting exhausting just keeping track of them all. But the leading one now, I mean, these are moving faster than the ones did the other night. It at least feels that way.
Look at that.
Hmm?
What are we looking at?
No, there was like this weird pub thing with like a dinosaur sculptures. It's really weird.
Oh.
Back to Christian's webcam whilst we look at everything else. Whilst I try and do more calculations. So, Christian, when that other storm happened a few nights ago, did you get anything from that?
Unfortunately not. The only thing I got from it was a rumble of thunder that woke me up at 3:30 in the morning, and I looked outside for like a minute and it was just complete pitch black. So the thing is, I had to be awake at 5 AM the next morning, so I just went straight back to bed.
The ones that haunt you in the middle of the night, they just like to sneak up on
Absolutely.
you and rumble you
Absolutely.
up and then gone.
Yeah, the thing is that was the only thing I heard about storms in my area. Like, wow, well, that one was pretty big. Again, the only thing I heard about storms in my area was just the one thunder. I didn't see any lightning at all. Oh, the camera's just zoomed in. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, that's all I saw. Or heard, rather. My camera's zooming in even more. Interesting.
Oh.
Or trying to get a good view of the lightning.
And I'm still trying to figure out all these other ones that are crossing the channel. The one that has 90 strikes per minute, I think, is still churning out that amount. But it's just ridiculous numbers that I'm currently seeing.
Yeah, absolutely ridiculous.
And one producing 35 strikes per minute behind that as well. I think I should just go and live in Normandy.
Be quite the move from your location.
Well, it would, wouldn't it? And have to learn a language.
It's only French.
It's only French. I did a little bit of it in school. Anyway, looking back
Yeah,
at our
okay, I will
latest,
go.
here are all the numbers now. 37 strikes per minute, just about to leave the coast. And here's the full picture. That's what's going on right now. 4 pinks, 1 red, and 4 blue. As we head towards the 10 o'clock hour, and that's the hour that the south coast will feel the full
Okay.
brunt of the storm.
Right, I've also been recommended another webcam to look. This one's Portsmouth Harbour.
Portsmouth Harbour.
So basically, live from atop HMS Warrior ship.
Ah,
So this is at the Portsmouth dockyard, and
There it
it's also thundering quite a bit.
yeah.
Apparently, according to in the public server or from this webcam, someone saw a fork.
Ah, that would not surprise me.
Yeah. So again, this one's facing pretty. You can just about see behind the thing here.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that.
I
Ooh.
think that one might have had a fork.
Yeah, you can just see in the lower left there. We're facing south-southwest. Again, straight from. This is again a camera on top of HMS Warrior in Port. You can even see the Sphincter Tower here. Oops.
Yeah.
So yeah, stunning views from the south coast of England tonight.
That's incredible. Some of those flashes that we just saw. Pretty incredible.
Amazing.
That must be the main thing.
Terrifying, but yeah. Again, yeah, it might be. I don't know. Again, amazing,
Must be
but
producing
terrifying.
that much. Why does your clock say 9:59?
I don't know. It's not my clock. My clock down here says 57.
Yeah.
So
mine
it's
says
the stream's
57.
clock, not. Yeah, mine says 57 as well.
That stream is ahead of the real world. Oh wow,
Don't
it's
ask
in the
me.
future.
Yeah, just ignore it. Ignore the time. It's wrong.
Okay, so that's again that view there. I don't know which one I prefer actually. They're both decent cameras.
Yeah, I prefer this one, the Portsmouth one, more actually.
Why don't you get them both up in separate windows and share your whole screen?
Thing is, I already am sharing my entire screen. I can
Oh,
see what I can
Just
do
put them in
here.
separate windows then. Hey,
Oh, like that.
hey. There you go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Where's the hide chat button here? I don't want to see the chat.
So
There it
there's
is. There we
two
go.
live streams. Near Southampton on the left and Portsmouth on the right.
Yeah. Oh, but there's okay. I'm getting recommended another one. Let me bring this one up.
There's a lot of them.
Another one in Southampton.
Hmm.
I will bring that one down here. Bring you up there. So
Oh, now you've
we've
got three.
the beauty about Windows 11 is that I can have 4 windows on the same monitor.
Yeah, well, you could do that in any Windows.
Yeah, but it does it automatically. It snaps.
Yeah.
So again, this one in down here, if I can remove the chat feature, is I'm guessing from a cruise ship. Once again in Southampton.
Hmm.
So it's another ship spotting stream, but it's got pretty decent views of the lightning.
Yeah, look at all that.
Absolutely. Let me just take a print screen of my setup right
wow.
now so I can post it in the contributor hub. Oh wow!
They're all synced. I mean, it's so cool. It's all pretty much, there's less than a second between all 3 of them. You see that?
Yeah, that is
Top
amazing.
left, then top right, then bottom right, within about a second. But only on some of them, so clouds must be in the way. Oh look,
Yeah, exactly. That is amazing actually.
it's pretty
Didn't
cool.
even realize. You can also just want to bring attention to this little weather widget down in the lower left. It says rain coming from my location. That's very helpful. Also, for the moment, just to prevent pings from showing up, I'm going to turn myself on to Do Not Disturb.
Right, I think you'll be leaving it on like that all night now, because
Possibly.
we're just here. It's great.
Yeah.
We'll get to update more in a minute. Looks like the Oxford cell has died off. There's just some little bits of lightning all over the place in Wiltshire. Is that even Wiltshire? I think so. And yeah, more going on near Southampton, Lyndhurst particularly. And we'll update all of our stuff in a little bit. There's quite a light show. So far,
Bless you, whoever that was.
in the last, is it 2 hours, there've been 22,000 lightning strikes over the English Channel and over southern England. Now the other day that number at peak was 17,000, so this is bigger than last time, only by a little bit.
A little bit, but you never know. This could be one for the record books, but I doubt what I just said.
Why did you say it?
Well, I said could, so I'm not saying it would.
Let's see if there's some more.
'Cause I've never seen something as insane as this. Then again, I've only been here since 2020.
Let's see some more. Hard pouring rain squall 6 miles south of Devizes, now totally stopped. Dio says, my former fear of lightning resulted in studying electricity to understand this force of nature. That's pretty cool. That's the kind of thing I would do as well. If I ever get scared of something, Christian, I research it.
Do you?
Yeah.
I can't say I do that. I'm scared of spiders, but you don't see me researching spiders now, do you?
I would. I would research. Probably. I don't know if it might just be a an instinct to maybe find out what their weaknesses are or something like that. Okay. Could you tell me if there's going to be a major thunderstorm over Gosport, as I'm getting quite nervous? It's going to get close. You can see it coming. It's going to get close. I'm not sure. I'm still not sure at this point if it's going to actually hit that area, Gosport and Portsmouth. But obviously it's very visible right now. And audible. You've got another one?
No.
What have you done?
You'll see.
You've got our stream up.
I'll move this one over here. I'm just being silly.
Yet another webcam on Colwell Bay in the Isle of Wight.
Ah.
Can you link me that, please? Then I can bring it up on stream.
Whilst we wait for that, let's get some updates on the map, what is going on right now. In terms of lightning strikes, let's do another update. A lot of research in real time goes into this, quite hard. So the one near Oxford, that's now gone, so that has died off. The 4 that was located north of Salisbury, that's down to 1 as of 10:05. And that's heading up towards Swindon once again. Further south, you had that 2 earlier. That's sort of moved, and that's now near Southampton. Might be a different cell entirely, and that's 1. And then you've got loads of stuff happening over the Isle of Wight. Over the western Isle of Wight. Here. And you can, what, that would be a 4 strikes per minute there. And then you've got the big one, that's 20, that's approaching the Isle of Wight. And I would say that that's probably gone down a little bit. Or has it? Probably not,
In-
actually.
Your destination.
Oh,
So that's a
Oh.
30 now, 30 strikes per minute. And that,
okay.
in fact, the leading edge of it is now parallel with Shanklin. So that is getting really close. I think that is going to make landfall near Bognor Regis.
Going to residential.
Oh, that's very near me.
Or Chichester.
That is also very
Yeah.
near me.
Chichester, probably.
Right, so where's this fourth one? Let me just get rid of.
There's just so much to this cell.
Get rid of all this playlist nonsense. Right, so where's this fourth stream?
In the Isle.
So Colwell
Colwell.
Bay. Alright. Here we go.
We'll get there soon. I'm just having to try and figure out where all of these things are. It's an absolute mess. Carnage. And then we'll get back to the webcam shortly. I like to do a bit of both. So the 90, that appears to be much weaker now. Especially the way I've partitioned them again. But I'm still trying to figure out what it is. Probably 55. And now it's decided to stop working. In a moment it will come back and then I'll be able to continue working. There it goes. So up here 10:05 and then further south another one. That'll be around a 25. Ridiculous numbers when you see them all together like that. And then the one further behind that's about to break off the coast down here was 37 earlier and seemed to be going a little bit of a different direction, but is now curving back up again. And that one's huge as well. That's still around the 35 actually, so it hasn't grown. And then we keep going down and there is another one which is starting up, hasn't done much yet. Just putting it down here. It's not a 35, it is only 7.
Alright, folks, we're in position for intercept. Storms are going to be here for in about like 40-50 minutes. They're going to be probably very strong intensity, and then we're going to follow them back. So we'll be in the storm for like a long time, basically.
Good luck.
That's another one starting up there. So let's go back to our people, and there they are. Christian and the webcams there. Turn my camera off for a moment whilst we look at that.
So obviously these are the 3 existing webcams we had set up. This fourth one here is Colwell Bay and the Isle of Wight. And now from what I've seen, this one, someone keeps manually moving it left and right. So that might happen. Well, I don't know, the camera keeps panning really quickly over to like a lightning strike. Yeah, so except they're not doing a very good job of it right now. But
maybe it's not manual.
who knows? I don't know. Might be, if it is software controlled, I don't know what's going on. But
Wow.
yeah. Again, this is on the Isle of Wight. You see? Oh, I see, like that.
I doubt
So,
that's
I don't-
manual.
But yeah. So I don't know if I could bring up any more webcam feeds because Discord will only allow me to stream one
Yeah.
monitor at a time.
Now, Don, you said you're in position. Let's see where you are. Oh, there you are. That car was going quickly. Yeah, so you're ready to go. Where are you? You're in Dorking, you say?
Yeah, I'm in downtown Dorking. We're just waiting for the storm to hit now. And we're not going to drive through it. Basically, here's the plan, right? So we're going to wait for the storm to pass, and then we're going to tail it so we can see the lightning from behind.
Yep.
Good shots. That's the plan.
Exciting. So that's where they are right now. Back to Christian and the 4 cameras that we're looking at from various places, from the Isle of Wight to Portsmouth to Southampton, and all of that lightning currently going on.
Yeah, once again,
Wow.
absolutely mesmerizing to look at, especially if you're in my position right now. But at the same time, if you're out in the field like Don is, be safe, be careful. Obviously, whilst it is amazing to look at and track, again, you've got to take all the necessary precautions if you're out in the field. Other than that, snuggle up at home, grab a nice cup of tea and a blanket. Enjoy the
Wish I could.
enjoy the light show from your window. Yeah, unfortunately you can't because you're up in the north.
Do I have permission to get a cup of tea and a blanket on the air?
Well, I mean, it's your stream. Do you want to? I don't have to.
I don't know. Would the viewers accept that? Don't know.
Leave it to a poll.
But again, good scenes there. Tyler's just said something unforgivable. All this lightning is just Xavier getting a light bulb moment because he's thought of a new Hone joke. For those who understand sort of our little community culture, they'll understand why that's funny.
Yeah, I'm having to literally use my iPod to read up on the chat of the stream right now.
Andrew saying plain old rain in North Yorkshire, enjoying the show down south. Yeah, same here.
Yeah. So again, more heavy thunderstorms and lightning are hitting parts of Portsmouth. Unfortunately, so you should see that up on this webcam here in a moment. Again, flashes in the distance in Worthing to the west. You've got permission to grab a hot chocolate, apparently.
Have I?
I don't know, according to someone in the chat.
Oh.
Make your tea, grab your blanket, and chill.
Yeah. I think so. There's a few more strikes being reported or recorded northwest of Oxford near Chipping Norton.
Yep, and
So
see what's going on.
There. Still some sporadic stuff going on around Swindon.
Still receiving notifications for lightning about 45 miles miles away. Oh dear God. Okay, so according to my radar, now bear in mind this is a few minutes behind, we're starting to see a bit of light rain approaching Portsmouth. Chichester's getting covered in rain, and you've got a million lightning strikes literally just off the coast of Portsmouth. Where's the Isle of Wight in this? Because I can barely see any of it. Yeah, closer to the Isle of Wight, really. But again, if you can look at my webcam, like all of these individual dots, and there's another notification that just came through. All of these individual dots are lightning strikes, and that's just off the coast of the Isle of Wight and Portsmouth.
Yeah.
But like I said, we've got a bit of rain. Just about to impact Portsmouth. Chichester's already under a bit of rain, and all the way, and this again, almost looking like a candle flame. But
Just looking at your top left webcam there, Christian, it looks
this one, yeah.
All,
that was a fork.
That's all rainy there now, isn't it?
That is one of the Southampton webcams. That's from Netley.
But the visibility's gone way down there.
The visibility's gone way down, absolutely.
I just wonder whether that might be a wall of rain still about to reach that camera.
Absolutely. But again, I just want to bring attention to my webcam. You can see like what appears to be like what looks like a candle flame. That's just about to approach Horsham. So Horsham is right about there.
Oh. So that's the onset
then again,
of the rain.
That's the onset of the rain right now. Again, looking like a bit of a candle flame. But, yeah, so that's the onset of... And who knows, maybe rain could be starting to approach Horsham right now, because I know this is a few minutes behind. But yeah, so that's the extent of the rain right now.
Pretty incredible views right now from the south coast of England. Southampton, Portsmouth and the Isle of Wight represented here on these images. We'll get some more updates from the numbers side on what exactly is going on shortly.
Just want to point out, someone's asked if there was thunder in London. Don't believe so, not yet. You've got a few hours to wait yet.
New update has come out from the Met Office from 10 o'clock, and it is forecasting still Bognor Regis and Worthing and Brighton. Looks like you're still in for a treat just after 11 o'clock. That's what they're saying. South London, I know someone was talking about that earlier, just before midnight for you.
Me?
And then, not you. And then a lot of people are asking for places like Bedfordshire and Cambridgeshire. It's going to be a lot less certain and more unpredictable. I would say chances for Cambridgeshire have dropped, and chances for Bedfordshire have maybe dropped slightly. And it will be around midnight for you. Met Office.
Guys, I'm just going to turn my camera off to save battery.
Yep.
But I'll turn it on when stuff starts happening. I think we are literally in perfect position to intercept this, because I'm looking at the predictive radar. Guildford downtrended a lot. It will still be hit by the squall, but not as quick as Dorking, and it won't be in it for as long. So I think this is a very good position we're in.
Good luck to you. And what I'm seeing on the latest forecast is that the potential has extended further north into large parts of Lincolnshire, even potentially towards the back end of this, around midnight, 1 o'clock. So Lincolnshire, look out. Always ends up in Lincolnshire too. I get very jealous here in the west because it always goes to the east. Not always, I know, like we had all that stuff the other day, but the east gets it more than we do in the west. And
What about the south?
well, the south gets it more than anyone, but Kent gets it more than anyone, don't they? And they look like they're in it again at about 2 o'clock in the morning.
That was very funky. Like, one of the webcams just had like one of those, like how a camera does the progressive scan things.
Right.
That was quite interesting.
Yeah. Just taking a few more comments and questions. Let's see what we're having. Heavy rain in South Yorkshire. Thank you for getting in touch. And Theo there reporting from The Hague in the Netherlands. Nothing happening there so far. You see, this is becoming a whole European event almost, although I would say this is more on our side tonight. Look at that top left-hand camera though, the visibility is way
The
down.
visibility is way down. Not so much in Portsmouth just yet, but that will happen shortly. This one, I believe, is also a Southampton.
Yep.
You can see the visibility on this one's
Yep.
also dropped. You can see
Wow.
you can see that. And then the Isle of Wight, you can barely see anything really.
Yeah, what's
So if
going
anything,
on there?
Portsmouth, yeah, I don't know.
It's
If
clear,
anything,
it's
Portsmouth
cleared
is
up
the
again there in the Isle of Wight. There's some blue sky.
Oh yeah, interesting.
Those light, that whiter colour, is that you think that might be city lights maybe?
It could be. It could be some light pollution. Who knows what it is really?
Oh, where's the
But again,
lightning
you got
one? It's
blue
supposed to be
sky
right
up
next to the Isle of Wight.
Maybe it's over here somewhere. The camera's not panning it.
Oh.
They see. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go. Looks like it's all gone somewhere.
What I'm noticing is I see a striker on the top left, and then it just about a second later comes up on the lower left.
let's get another situation report with the numbers and show you exactly on our pinpoint map where it's all going on. So here we go once again. We had the ones that were occurring, and actually we're going to put back on another cell, a very disorganized cell that's producing another 1 strike per minute, generally near Whitney and heading towards Daventry. I imagine it's quite close to Banbury, actually. It's not marked on the map that I'm looking at, Banbury.
I want to point out the Netley cam's got a few raindrops on the lens.
Just trying to figure out where this cell is. So up here, that's the leading edge of it. It's already made some decent progress northwards. Further south, there's still one producing 1 strike per minute near Swindon.
Oh,
just
who was
passing
that?
by. And that's at 10:20. We had the 1 strike per minute that was near Southampton. That's gone. The 4 strike per minute was right behind it though, and that is still there, although I think it will have gone down, yep, to 2 strikes per minute. And I did notice that those cameras seem to be a little bit quieter now in Southampton. It is literally right over it there. So how about the big ones? Have they continued to sustain themselves? The leading one was 30 strikes per minute, and it just takes me an age to try and do the maths here. So the leading one is still around 35 strikes per minute, so that's gone up. And the leading edge is getting very close to land, near Chelsea. So behind that you had a 27. I think these numbers might be smaller now. Just looking again. So that one is going to be 23. Still really big. Just loads of different cells everywhere. And then below that you've got that other one, which is going to be around 25. Far cry from 55 earlier on. As I try to select things properly again. These will all be as of 10:25. The one below it was another 25 strike per minute light show. And that one's gone probably 15. Might be being a little bit generous on that one. It would be nice if it was selected the map as well. Good lord. There it goes up there. And then that big one further south that was 35 emerging off the French coast. I think that's actually weakened a little bit too. A little bit, down to 27 strikes per minute. Still pretty insane numbers there. These all as of 10:25. And further south you had one that was starting up as well, and that is still going. That was 7. It was in its early stages before, and that's gone up, I can tell you that right now. That's gone up 10 to 17. So that's going to be another pink one. Basically anything above 15 is potentially violent. Which is why we colour them in pink, and it's the highest category on my lightning scale at least.
Hello. Sorry, just want to interrupt. Lightning has been detected 25 miles southwest from my location.
Alright, thank you. And that's 17 just about to emerge off the French coast. So that's our big line right now. all of these. Good lord, it covers the whole channel. Nowhere in the English channel is safe right now with all of this going on. And that one that's over Southampton actually is clearly not a 2. What's happened there?
Which one?
Over Southampton is blowing up, I think.
No, that's Isle of Wight. That's 1 Southampton, this
Well,
2
a
Southampton.
little bit. That's now 4 actually rather than 2, and that's heading quickly on towards Winchester. So off it goes.
Winchester is not very far from my location, so if I get
We know.
anything... Yeah, I was about to say, if I get anything, I will probably just head outside and show what's going on in my area.
And you can leave the
That is-
webcams on too, so that'd be great. We can have 2 outside broadcasts and 4 webcams.
The thing is, I would have to use my phone for that, but I'm gonna have to... Oh well.
Yeah,
Well, because I can only be on Discord from 1 device.
Well, get an alt.
I have to make an alt right now.
Oh, don't do that then.
Hmm.
Who's gonna speak?
Yeah, so I was just gonna say, as this moves past us, we're gonna like continually core punch it as it moves forward
Yep.
on the high.
Latest views from those 4 locations that we were looking at earlier. Top left and bottom right is Southampton. Top right is Portsmouth and bottom left is the Isle of Wight. Let's see if we've got any more questions for us. Let's see. Mark says that they've got thunder in Worthing now, along with lightning in the distance. There seems to be a squall at northwest of Oxford. Swindon's got some lightning now. Nothing in East Anglia. Jackson says, so on those bits to the right of the Isle of Wight, are they mostly going to head up to London? Not really. Southern side.
Just want to point out, on my app here, there's so many strikes that is actually lagging the app to scroll around.
Oh dear. And Gash says, any Mammatus clouds from this?
It's too dark to see anything.
And Trains fan says that lightning can be seen in Coventry. That's
Wow.
way up there. Yeah. This is Force 13 UK and Ireland Live, continuing coverage on tonight's storm event. It's nice to have you on board, and if you'd like to join our team or help us out in our coverage, feel free to send us a message, contact@force13.com, or you can send us a message on one of our social media platforms, or you can join our Discord server, discord.gg/force13. So, best impressions from the latest storms right now is, I mean,
It's clearing up in the Isle of Wight right now. You can see a little bit of blue sky, a bit of lightning,
it
a bit
will
of light
soon.
pollution.
It will soon, yeah. London will get stuff. They won't get the worst. But, yeah, I might have spoke slightly out of turn. London will get pretty severe weather around about midnight. South of there, though, will get much worse by the looks of things. We're looking sort of West Sussex, really. Can't rule out the London area, actually, looking at the latest forecast. And then on into Suffolk, 1, 2 a.m. Norfolk around 1 or 2 a.m. as well. And that was me looking at an old forecast, actually. Good lord. So yeah, the threat is down. Sorry, going back on what I've just said already. I was looking at an old forecast. The threat is down a little bit in London, but yeah, you can't rule it out. And then it looks like it might flare up a little bit more once it gets into Suffolk, so I reckon Kent will be in on something big, and the whole of East and West Sussex. But basically, it will cross the prime meridian, ironically, at midnight.
Oh dear.
Basically. As we take a look at more of those lightning strikes. Impressive.
Just want to point out at Netley, it's clearing up a little bit. You see a little bit of blue sky here, but mostly some cloud, bit of light pollution, some glow from lightning. Portsmouth, they'll probably be arguably the most the best camera in terms of quality, if I can phrase that correctly.
And I'm looking
without
at the
offending
imagery
you.
right now, and I think this is what's happening. It is Portsmouth and Chichester, Havant, Waterlooville, Fareham, places like
Yep.
that. I think they're slotting in
There's
between two storms, and they're not going to get much, I don't think. Unless something decides to start up behind them, which could happen, which would happen quite spontaneously.
I want to point out there has been lightning detected in Eastleigh and Winchester.
Oh, it's all over Winchester right now.
Yeah,
As
again, all over Winchester. Some lightning detected just north of Eastleigh.
Winchester, that cell is now actually 7 strikes per minute.
Even as far as Petersfield, 7 miles away from my location. So it's getting really close.
But this one I've got to draw everyone's attention to, up to 7 strikes per minute now. And that one is just moving past Winchester, literally right over the centre of Winchester right now. So that is a red, code red there.
So that might be impacting me in about half an hour's time. You never know. Conditions here are actually starting to deteriorate.
Its current movement, I think it's going to head for Basingstoke and Reading.
Basingstoke, not too far away though. Actually, I think that's in the southwest. Oh, I've got midges coming in my room now. I mean, that I believe is heading off at faces. I don't know if you can see me right now because you might just see my legs.
Oh, what?
I don't know. I can't exactly see myself either.
Christian,
but,
what are you doing?
I'm looking out my window. I'm just trying to say that, like, my window faces out towards the southeast direction. So, I don't know, so I might be able to see some
Careful.
activity. Yes, I am getting very careful.
I thought you were going to step out of the window then. Like,
I'm,
what?
I'm 1 story high. I'm not dumb enough to do that.
Oh dear. Back to those cameras that Christian is showing, and still very much a light show going on that's intensified in the Southampton area because, oh wow, this
Conditions
is
have really deteriorated
really
here.
blowing up in Winchester. Hold on a minute. This is now up to 10 strikes per minute. I only just updated it to 7. So that's 10 strikes per minute now. So that is the first, I would say, major storm over land in the UK tonight. But yeah, actually, Coventry, it doesn't surprise me that you're hearing and seeing lightning in the distance because it's getting pretty close to Warwick now. A little past to the east and head towards Daventry.
Can I speak for a second?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We're getting some light rain here. It's like drizzle, basically, but it's slowly intensifying. I'll turn my camera on when it really starts pouring down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I see it. I see you. I see it. Yeah, you are getting some drizzle, some light rain. It's gonna pick up for you eventually.
That one in Winchester right now is really
Really
going.
blowing up.
It is now nearly 12 strikes per minute. And lightning as far as... How far north? Mitchell Diva or Deva. Mitchell Deva, if you know it.
It's not somewhere I recognize.
But what is still the main cell is producing 35 strikes per minute and is getting very close to Bognor Regis. We'll show the maps again shortly, and it's really the whole English Channel. There is a line of storms from one coast to the other.
Is it just me, or is it clearing up at Netley?
Something you don't see very often. Well, like I said, this is to be expected, I feel, at this point, because it's entering that gap that I mentioned. And Portsmouth is right in that gap right now. It looks fairly calm there, and it might stay that way. Let's get another round of questions and then we'll go back to the numbers. Isle of Wight Cam is facing north right now, or was. What time are they due to stop in Gosport? Probably fairly soon. Lightning detected to the west of Daventry, we mentioned. Nice big flashes and thunder in Worthing, weren't they? Winds picked up and raining too. Tiago says, how long will it last in East Sussex? So in that area you're looking for it starting at about midnight and continuing only for about less than 2 hours. And what else here? That's about it. So let's take a look back at our map and see where we're at with everything right now and update these numbers in real time. This is sort of how we do it. So you still have that storm producing 1 strike per minute, much further north than the rest of them. It's right near Banbury. It's literally right next to Banbury right now, just a little bit north of there. 1 strike per minute. So somewhere around here. We'll call this 22. Further south, you might still be getting little bits and pieces near Swindon, but we're going to take that off now because it's less than 1 strike per minute. The one that's been really blowing up over Winchester was 10 strikes per minute. That is now up to 14 strikes per minute, which
That
is
one's intensifying fast.
fairly quickly. I don't think it's intensifying as quickly as it was 5 minutes ago. That's heading towards Basingstoke. We'll pass just west by the looks of it.
Right, so that one you're saying there, the one that's 14, that's to the west of me, judging by your map positioning.
Yep, by a fair amount.
Yep.
And then you get the next, I mean, the one is actually intensifying as it approaches Bognor Regis. It's now 40 strikes per minute. So this will be the most lightning producing one. Is pretty much making landfall now, the leading edge, right over Bognor Regis as of 22:11. And then to the south you've still got the other cells with it, and it's a pain to try and differentiate all of them and pick out how many strikes per minute they're all producing individually, because we have no automated means of figuring that out. So I just have to look manually, and it looks like I'm staring into space, but I'm actually counting as we go along here. So that's around 18 strikes per minute now. And that's down here, headed that way again. Maybe a little bit further southwest. 1040. Again, they're all swiveling a bit more that way. And there was a 25 behind that, which looks like it's actually pretty much died out. We're going to put it down as 1. 25 to 1, just like that. And I've got to do design in real time as well by moving all these icons. If anyone could build some software for us so we could do all of this in a more easier fashion, please please get in touch. I doubt anyone will take me up on that, but you never know. Feeling lucky. Further south, you had the stronger one, the 15. That is also much weaker now, it would appear. It is still an 8. So interesting how those ones are weakening when the forecast had it that the ones in the north would be weakening. But it actually appears to be, at least the ones in the middle at the moment, are the ones that are weakening. So that is, for those who want thunderstorms, very good news for places like West Sussex and Brighton and Worthing and Christian.
Yeah.
Because Christian's crazy, of course.
Mm.
And the next cell, he agreed, with the 27 earlier, that is still a decent amount too. Probably about the same. Difficult to establish an estimate. And that's around there. It's all in a line, all this. You can see it as we go along.
Oh, this webcam's got sound.
Oh, a webcam with sound.
So this new one here, I've replaced the Isle of Wight one.
Yep.
If you want, I can move it elsewhere. This is situated on the pier at Bognor Regis.
Oh, well, we'll want to see that then, won't we? We'll get there in a moment. Because that is the next place to absolutely watch. And that's down to a 10 there as it moves off the coast of France. Let me just double check for anything new that might have developed there whilst I was going through all of that. No, looks fairly quiet, but it might be starting up again near Oxford. We'll wait and see on that. So there's your overview right now. Some strong storms active, all in a big line. It's crazy. Let's go back to Christian.
Right, so I'm just going to move this over here so we've got 4 different locations instead of 2 Southamptons. But yeah, again, this one over here is the Bognor Regis one. See, it says it right here if it helps. But yeah, this one's got sound. I'm not sure if I'd be able to relay the sound on stream.
Oh,
It really sounds like the wind's picking up.
I think I have to press a button. Oh no, it does. We can relay sound.
Oh yeah. Well, let me just copy the link and paste that in internal chat rooms. It's on, but the thing is, I'd have to switch to the windowed view, and I'm using full screen view at the minute, so
never
I'm
mind.
afraid I can't.
Never mind. No, we don't need sound.
But yes, here we go. So this is the pier at Bognor Regis, right on the beach.
Yep.
So if anything, it'll be a great view. Like look at the amount of activity that we're seeing here. If anything, all I can hear in my headphones right now is rain and wind.
Really.
So, yeah.
Guys, we're getting lightning strikes now. I just saw a very clear flash. We should hear the thunder soon.
Oh yes, there's stuff happening near Horsham and there's stuff happening near Farnham.
Yeah, you see that over there? The lightning? You missed it.
Well, we don't see it anymore.
Nothing was happening, and now there's a lightning strike. So there you go. Yeah, rain's getting heavy as well. All right.
It will do.
Great.
Just let us know if you see anything.
So this is live with Don here in the middle of Dorking.
Yeah. It's like, oh, nothing's happening, and then something happens.
You should probably drive out into the countryside. We might see it easier.
No, I don't want to go mute because they won't hear the thunder. Oh, there's no thunder. Or rain's getting heavy. Give me a minute.
Oh, he's gone mute.
Well, we've got all of this going on. Back to Christian for the time being. Looking crazy there at Bognor Regis.
Absolutely. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. I know you can't hear any sound, but that was very loud.
It's all going mad out there right now. The stuff going on near Winchester, which is now heading further north, that is even higher. That is getting towards 20 strikes per minute and is closing in on Basingstoke. In fact, it could even be 2 cells now. There's one near Whitchurch and the other near Basingstoke. In fact, there could even be a 3rd cell onto its bottom right-hand side near Petersfield. Christian?
Yeah, sorry. All I can hear from the Bognor Regis webcam is that the rain is getting very heavy.
I'm just trying to make sure that because according to the radar, it started to rain from my location. But so far, I don't know if you can still hear me, but
Yep.
it's. I mean, if I stick my hand out, I'm feeling a bit of rain, but yeah, it's not too heavy at the minute.
Let's get another sit rep with the numbers because they've changed a lot in a very short space of time here. So let's go back to it, and we've got to change up some stuff right now. We'll forget about the one further north just for a moment because there's bigger ones further south. So we've got a new cell that started up very close to Whitchurch, just a little bit north of there now, towards Tadley. Pardon me. And that is up to 2 strikes per minute as of Q2. And then the one behind it, which is obviously the big one near Basingstoke, I'm just trying to figure out the strikes per minute on this one. It is over 15, it's 16. So that is now code pink, if you will. An intense lightning show there now. And the first one over Hampshire, I believe, this season.
Oh, hello.
Hello?
Hello. Sorry, you mentioned Hampshire.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just want to bring attention to the Bognor Regis webcam. It's getting visibility is getting very, very poor.
We'll get there in just a minute. And another 2 underneath it there, near Petersfield.
Yep. Petersfield. Yep.
And I'm sure the positioning... trying to figure out the positioning of all this. Oh yeah, Petersfield is there, yep. So yeah, around there, that's where the 2 is. The one that's producing 40 strikes per minute, ramming into Bognor Regis right now. That is still producing quite a lot. It's it's not as much as 40, but I would say it's probably about 32 now. So that's weakening a little bit, but still producing lots of lightning, and it's just started moving inland. It will be approaching Arundel next. Yep.
Sorry, I just want to point out. I think the entire everything's just gone around where I am because I'm seeing strikes to the north of me, like in every direction around, but none in my location.
That's impossible.
Well, I don't know. I've got heads north. Like that's what this says. All the dots surrounding my little blue dot. Yeah, not just completely surrounding me. None over the top of me.
Well then, it does appear that a lot of the middle storms have really weakened. What I mean by that, when we look back over the English Channel, the one that was 18 is now down to a 12, the one I'm just editing here. So it was the next storm behind that 32 to strike the coast. These ones appear to be losing energy and getting more spread out. But it's getting very difficult to count them all as different cells. They're just all blobbing together. You had that 8 earlier.
That was a very loud thunder crash in the Bognor Regis webcam.
You had the 8 earlier, which I don't even know where that is now. It's probably a 4. And it'll have
for the
moved
moment,
up here a little bit.
I'm just going to switch over to the Bognor Regis webcam so you can hear what it's like.
Oh, crikey.
Because it's insane.
Let's do it. There it is.
Hey guys, we're hearing thunder. We're gonna keep our mic on this.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, it's 57.
Yeah, Nathan, can you hear sound
Yeah, we've
coming
got
from
it.
the stream? Yep. Because that's what it sounds like at Bognor right now. It's insane.
It is.
What is that? I'm here. Oh, I'm hearing yelling coming from this webcam as
People
well.
shouting.
Yeah. Get inside!
Is that what he said?
I don't know. I don't know. All I can hear is ah. I don't know if people want to have a run around on the beach at this time of night in these conditions, but don't do that, please.
You might get struck by lightning.
Exactly. But yeah, as you can see, conditions in Bognor have really rapidly deteriorated, and I can barely see a thing on this webcam right now.
We'll leave it there for a little bit here on that camera.
Yeah. If anything, I'm just gonna check what it's like outside. Yeah. Oh! I just saw a flash of lightning!
Well
It's to my
done.
west. Yeah, it's over to, it's, again, this window faces towards the southeast, and I just saw it over to my west, so if you want to do the math, that's towards the east direction. Yep, I'm definitely seeing multiple flashes of lightning. I might have to...
Oh man, it's all going on everywhere now.
It's happening everywhere. I might actually have to take this outside. So, if you,
I don't.
Anything.
We've got 3 strikes per minute over Daventry and Rugby right now, further north. 1 strike per
That's
minute
pretty
over
far north.
Oxford.
I'll
3
tell you
or
what.
4 strikes per minute near Newbury. 1 strike per minute over
Nathan,
Fleet
breaking
and
news, I
Aldershot.
can hear thunder.
Yep.
I hear thunder over my location.
About
What I've done...
8 or 9 strikes per minute approaching Basingstoke. 1 strike per
Yep.
minute near New Alresford. And
If anything...
the one in Bognor Regis actually quieting down a little bit from, I mean, it was 35 strikes per minute. I think it's much less than that now. But you've got new lightning strikes occurring everywhere ahead of it.
So, I'm just gonna... What I'm doing, if you look at my webcam for a moment, I'm dimming everything in my room right now just to try and catch some lightning in the background. So you can barely see my face. I look like a ghost. Woo! But
Oh my
hopefully,
God.
from the window behind, you should be able to see a few flashes.
It's as if
I'm not
people
sure
have
if
never
that's-
seen it before.
Well, I know, but this is from my HQ.
Alright,
I've
folks, we're
literally
heading,
turned all the lights off. Go ahead.
It's not working.
we're heading for Reigate.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a good plan.
Yep, and that's on our way home anyway, so that's a good option.
Christian, that's not working. You're just sitting there in the dark.
I'm not sitting anymore, I'm standing.
Well, how are we?
But I might. Okay, so hello. I might have
Oh
to
my
take this
God.
outside because I am seeing flashes to my left and to my right, but not directly out front. So unfortunately, this means for the moment I'm gonna have to take the webcams offline, but I can take this outside and show you what it's like at my
No,
HQ.
hold on. Before you do that, try
Yeah?
giving me the link, and I'll see if I can get it on here.
I did
Lightning.
post them into the light. I did post all 5 of them into the live discussion room. If you
We'll
want to take
just
a look
leave
at
it with
those.
this at the moment, and then I'll try and get Bognor Regis up at my end.
Okay.
Lightning.
Right. I will see you momentarily outside.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yep, I know you're getting lightning. We'll just get there in a moment.
Oh, alright, sorry, my bad.
So, Christian is heading out, and I'm trying to configure things and get that stream running. Meanwhile, Don is live as well, leaving Dorking, heading for Reigate, and you'll start to see things happening there very soon indeed already. It has started raining there right now, and he's reporting lightning. Not seen any on his screen yet, but I've just started looking, so I'm sure we'll see something together here. But this is where it's all going on right now. You're still hearing the audio feed from Bognor Regis, which we'll try to get the visual back shortly. But for now, that's the view there from Don.
Yep.
I'll just leave that there and for a little bit more to try and get. I don't know where Christian is now, but I'm sure he'll be somewhere. Alright, there we go. We've got the bognet camera here as well. Oh, just as Christian's turned his off too.
Hello. Okay, so as you can see, I am at the front door of my HQ.
Just a minute.
There we go. So, if anything, you may not be able to see anything at the minute. Oh. Okay, lightning is everywhere at the minute. You might be able to see a few flashes. I'm not sure how good this camera is, but, oh, okay, there goes my light. See, if anything, this light may be able to help. Like, it is raining quite a bit out here. I'm just trying to predict
Okay,
rain.
there they are. There we go. We've got everything going now. Yes, Christian.
Oh. Okay, let me turn off my suppression because this is... Oh my god!
So the top left is from Christian's HQ live right now in Borden in Hampshire. On the top right is Don, just left Dorking. And at the bottom there is a live camera from Lyme Regis.
Okay, so let's just say the rain really picked up here in like 5 seconds. I don't even know if you guys can hear me.
Yeah, we've got you just loud and clear.
Okay, I'm just on the lookout for potential lightning strikes. I can see... Oh, rain's dying down now. Okay.
Oh.
So, if anything, I am seeing a few lightning strikes. Okay, there's a clap of thunder. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa, whoa! Hang on, that was a fork right there. Okay, this is...
There we go.
Please tell me you heard that.
We did hear part of it.
That was very loud. Okay, so it's all happening right here in Borden at Force 13 UK HQ. Yeah, sky's really lighting up. I'm actually going to venture out into the rain right now. Okay, there's that motion activated light. Don't try this at home, I'll put it that way. Okay, so there's lightning occurring from behind the house. Oh god. Sorry, rain just really picked up. There's lightning occurring from behind the house. So if anything, I might have a safer view inside.
That's something to try, isn't it?
Yeah, so if anything, let's go for the backyard here. There's like that.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Check that out.
Yeah, so actually, I'm gonna shut the front door. I just want to bring attention to my front camera for the minute. So I was just outside as the rain really picked up. I am soaked.
That was only a few seconds as well.
That picked up in like a second. So I'm gonna just stand here and look at the backyard. So as you can see, it was that was quite amazing. Like when I reacted quite strongly. That was an actual fork of lightning. I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but
I'm not sure. We'll have to check back.
I'm panicking.
So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, again, it's all happening down here in the south.
It is. There is a huge amount of lightning occurring near New Alresford, moving north of there.
Yeah. Moving north of New Alresford. Funny enough, I was there a few days ago.
Basingstoke. There is over 15 strikes per minute in that area, and in your you're probably gonna get some more.
So that's to my west, isn't it? New Alresford.
Yep. So
Oh. Okay. Let me check the compass on my other device that I've got here.
still around 20 strikes per minute on the Bognor Regis cell that's now over Arundel and is heading very quickly towards Horsham. And that's probably going to head towards exactly where Don is, so he's tracking that one, I assume.
What was that? Sorry.
but it is really blowing up near Basingstoke to the south. 13 strikes per minute, comfortably.
Okay, turns out this other device here does not support the compass app. Unfortunate, so I'm heading back outside to view things in the southeasterly direction. So west would be behind the house, basically. So
Yeah.
that direction. Look at that.
You'll want to look southwest.
So southwest would be over here. There's thunder coming over from the southeast. Well, actually, where is that coming from? Do you hear that?
Yeah, we're hearing all of it.
Yeah, nope, that's not lighting, that's just my motion light coming on. Right, rain's actually stopped for the moment, so I'm gonna be a bit more brave and go around in the backyard as lightning strikes behind me. So here I am in the backyard of my HQ. I'm not sure how.
Wow.
Not sure how my internet's being affected right now, but yeah. So now I'm viewing things over in the west direction, I believe, west or probably northwest.
Okay.
If anything, I hope the power doesn't go out, because that will be disastrous.
Yeah, it would.
Whoa!
Yeah, there's a little bit of action northwest, but it's mainly south. Well, it is. Oh no, it is going to be northwest now. Yeah.
Whoa! Was that a fork?
I didn't see
I think
one.
that was a fork right above me. Shit. Okay. Oh, sorry. But yeah. So that's how I feel right now. Oh,
All right.
that
Well,
was also a fork.
Stay calm.
I'm totally not freaking out right now. Yeah, so that was a fork right over there. Then that was the sound of my side gate. Oh wow, look, that one was amazing. There was the sound of my side gate slamming behind me, which made me jump.
Ah.
I'm
Is
really
it
on edge
windy?
right now. No, surprisingly, the air's quite still. The rain stopped. Whoa. Yeah, the rain stopped. The wind has died down. I'm not sure what's going on. It's just a very beautiful lightning storm right now.
Don, what are you seeing? Where are you now?
At the first exit.
Yeah, we've seen a bunch of lightning. It can be gapped in the rain, and then it's going to come back.
Now the
Whoa!
Okay.
straight.
Okay, again, I'm not sure if you're viewing my webcam at the minute, but that was another
We're
fork right
looking
above me.
at all of them at the same time here, yeah.
Yeah, so every time you hear me freak out like that, then that was a pretty impressive strike.
You seem to be freaking out at all of them, to be fair.
Yeah, well, that one I didn't. Thing is, I'm not even sure where most of them are coming from.
And you're from Australia?
Whoa,
you must
whoa,
be.
whoa,
Oh,
whoa,
that
that was
was.
amazing!
I saw that. Even I saw that
was
one.
amazing, that one!
Wow.
Listen, wait for it.
Well, the audio was chopped up. I saw that one on Dom's screen as well. It's all going on in our 3 cameras here. But Christian, we saw that lightning. It went across the sky, didn't it?
It did. It did. That was amazing.
So,
Okay. Oh,
yeah, it's all going down at your place.
it is all going down.
There's too much going on for me to update the numbers anymore, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But I can tell you right
This
now.
is the most excited I've been all year.
Areas of interest. 3 strikes per minute near Rugby and Market Harborough right now. That's up towards Leicestershire. It's lightning is very much around Reading now as well.
Oh!
There is a 5 strike per minute storm near Reading. The one at Basingstoke is huge, over 15, over 18 strikes per minute there. And it actually looks like the one that's headed towards Horsham and Crawley has died down quite a bit. We'll see what happens there. But at the minute, the place to be tonight is
That was right. Sorry.
Basingstoke.
I'm getting DMs on my other device right now. Like I don't know what's going on anymore. I just want to point out, if you're pinging me in the public Discord server, I'm outside right now, so I can't exactly hear it. All I've got is an iPod to view things. That one was bright.
If you do have any reports or comments or questions for us, please send a message in the chat box. This is live right now, Force 13 UK in Ireland. If you want to help us with our coverage, be part of our team, maybe help us with webcams and stuff like this, then feel free to contact us. Contact at force13.com. Stay safe. Don is obviously not driving the vehicle.
I'll be honest, I can barely hold the camera steady anymore. So, like my hat. Oh, you can't see my hat, but let's just say if I bring it over here, like you can sort of see it. Like I can't hold anything steady. I just missed that shot.
Oh dear. Cal says, might Stevenage get thunder and lightning? I think so. I can't remember exactly where Stevenage is, just that it's down towards there it is. So again, that's one of those places that's going to be very hit and miss. You'll see thunder at a distance clearly looking at what's happening right now. At the moment I don't think it will land right over you, but we'll see.
Yeah, I just want to point out it's not exactly happening right over me right now. It's heading off. It's like a few miles away, but I'm still seeing forks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm guessing this is like over like Bolton way.
Yes,
or
it
Farm,
is.
you know. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm actually I'm way too excited. I'm actually shaking. Basically, it's coming over from there now, isn't it?
Callum Farmer there says that they're in Bognor and it's died down a bit, but there's more coming. Can see it in the distance, and the bolts are massive. Thanks for the update.
They are massive, absolutely.
Charlotte says, would Peterborough get it at all?
Peterborough's a bit far north.
No, they will. I think they will get something. The stuff that's currently let me take another look at this. Peterborough, stay on the lookout. I don't know, quite honestly, whether you'll get it or not. I think you'll see it in the distance.
Ooh. Wow. Oh wow! I thought, whoa,
Oh.
And I got one as well.
And another storm.
It's probably seeing the same strike.
Blowing back up again, south of Worthing and headed towards Worthing and Brighton. So those areas, there looks like there's going to be a big storm there as well now. Right now we're getting 6 strikes per minute over places like Wallingford near Reading. We are getting 2 strikes per minute near Slough. We are getting Basingstoke is still producing around 15 to 20 strikes per minute, and there's a few starting to arrive near where Don is to Reigate.
Oh jeez! Wow.
Don,
Yes, don't mind what I'm doing right now.
I don't know whether it's because the weather's changed, but we're struggling to hear you now. We could hear you well earlier, but we're struggling.
Can you still see my webcam okay?
Yeah, we've got you.
Yeah, don't mind what I'm doing on my other device here, but so I'll move that
I mean,
out
the
that way.
more electric devices you're holding during a thunderstorm, the more dangerous it is for you.
I've got my iPod and an iPhone right now.
Have
It's
you
only
also
two.
got a lightning rod on the top of your head?
No, if I do not have a lightning rod on the top of my head right now.
Might need one.
Why? I don't want to get struck. I'm just standing here.
No, it would be something that insulates. Joey says very bright lightning in Luton now, and Brighton is. Tiago says Brighton is super active, at least 6 to 8 per minute. Any update about London? Well, it's been seen in Reigate now, a few flashes, so I think you'll see something. Whether it's a lot, I don't know. Is there anything other Southampton at the moment? I think.
Southampton's getting quite battered right now.
No, it's been and gone. I think Southampton is pretty much over for you now.
Oh yeah, not to mention I've got a third device here, my watch.
So once again, our cameras here. The bottom one is in Bognor Regis right now, and that's where you're hearing the constant audio. Top left is Christian showing us his view from Borden in Hampshire, and on the top right hand side you've got Don there, who I think is in Reigate, certainly in that area. You can clearly see it's raining there.
Oh, it's windy as well.
Did you say windy?
Yeah, quite windy.
Hmm.
Oh my goodness, look at that. Did you guys see that?
We're not seeing anything. Oh, we're just caught up there. I saw Christian's, I didn't see yours.
10 strikes a minute. Something like that.
Hmm. Yeah, it's obviously travelling Don, so the signal can be a little bit flaky.
Feeling like a bitch. Oh my god, it's the rain.
Right, I've just done some filming for the UK channel. Hopefully I can put it up as a standard video. Caught a few flashes on it. But
Well done.
yeah, hopefully you'll be able to hopefully I'll put that up as soon as I can, and you know, you'll be able to see what I can see.
Yeah,
like-
because our pictures here, I guess, don't do it justice.
Absolutely they don't. But like although I might have to put my phone camera away so I can focus solely on filming with the iPod. But
Tom says that Bognor Regis is picking up again.
flash.
Wow.
Oh, the rain, guys. Very heavy.
It is.
Okay, everybody. Bye.
Right, I'm going to take this camera down so I can continue filming. Or alternatively, I could just mute myself. Where's the deafen button?
I don't know.
There it is. Right, see you in a few minutes.
Okay. So you can see again the 3 cameras there, and Don is back on the motorway. Let's see if we can get some more updates on this storm system that's moving through. Lightning rates per minute. You're probably looking at about 2 per minute now near Market Harborough in Leicestershire. 1 strike per minute near Bicester and Buckingham. You are getting around around 2 what's that? Around 10 strikes per minute around Wallingford and Watlington. We're looking at 2 strikes per minute around Slough and Maidenhead. Looks like the Basingstoke area is dying down a little bit, but not that much. And you're still looking at about 8 or 9 strikes per minute. Where Don is right now, on the motorway somewhere, they're getting around, yep, M25, 1 or 2 strikes per minute. Indeed, there's been a strike near Bexley Heath on the eastern side of London, so I think London will see quite a few strikes, even though I don't think, wow, I don't think they'll get anything directly. Yeah, a lot of strikes coming up in the Reigate area now, and Crawley, But Brighton, it's going to get something big soon, I think. There's lots of flashes going on in that area right now. Just a massive concentration of stuff. Over 25 strikes per minute. Pretty crazy.
For the next 4,000 feet, stay on the road.
Oh. It doesn't want me to play it again. Oh, we got it back. So Force 13 Live, you can see the thunderstorms from 3 angles right now. The bottom camera is at Bognor Regis. Christian at the top left hand side in Borden, Hampshire. And on the top right hand side is Don somewhere on the M25 with another lightning strike there. It's pretty remarkable just to, I mean, I almost feel like an audience member just watching all this. There is a whole lot going on tonight.
Yep.
Let's see if I can find out what the Met Office's forecast has got from 11 o'clock, and they're picking it up a little bit better on how this thing has developed. So they now think that places, let's see, Brighton and east of there, Lewis, up towards Royal Tunbridge Wells, are going to get it big in the next hour. I'm not sure if London will get much, but Sussex and Kent are going to get it big. And from what I'm seeing, even in parts of Lincolnshire, looks like they're going to get some decent stuff too in the next 2 hours. We're really right in the middle of the event here at this point. So Don, what's your plan now?
We're just heading home, but we're going to be going right through the storm the entire time, maybe.
You're going through the storm when?
We're going to be going through the whole system.
Right. Okay.
Lightning. Oh, lightning again.
Straight.
Oh,
wow.
You... Yeah, we're going to Gosport for a second.
Let's see what other questions we've got here. Cal says, looked out my back window, we can see lightning in the distance from Stevenage. Is Gosport over now? No more thunderstorms, right? Probably. I doubt there'll be anything coming after that. Massive flashes in Bognor now. No thunderstorms in Clacton yet, but soon. Yep, it will be. Reading is being hit real bad at the moment. It looked like it. Will Salisbury get any tonight? You should have seen some. I don't think there's going to be much for you though. Brighton is very, very active, huge flashes. No rain in MK, and Reading flashes about 2 times per 10 seconds. Crikey. Christian.
Okay. Hello, yes, so, I think most of the storm's gone past us now because it's not been raining for a solid 10 minutes. And the wind's relatively still, but I'm still seeing a few lightning flashes. But I'm getting cold, so I'm going back inside.
Yeah, see if we can find any webcams from Brighton now.
Alright, those of you in the 413 public server, please send them my way and I will pass them on stream.
So there we go.
No, that wasn't lightning, that was my light coming on. Alright. Right, I will be with you guys momentarily. I'm gonna shut the webcam off.
So that was Christian out there. I think he got quite a few good stuff.
I did, and you should. I will probably clip some of this stream and then put them into like a lightning compilation on the
Yeah.
460K
Something like that.
YouTube channel later on.
So, remarkable light show that we've witnessed
Setting extra.
so far this evening. In fact, we're now getting a few flashes in Scotland. There have been around 5 lightning flashes near Dunkeld, which is in Perthshire, and 1 near Dunbar, which is on the northeastern coast. In
I haven't seen any flashes where you are.
I think it's East Lothian. So a few in Scotland. It looks like there's a few flashes going on near Leicester, although it doesn't seem to be that much. There are a few lightning flashes in Milton Keynes. I think someone was saying for Milton Keynes nothing much was going on. Well, you might want to look again. And lots of lightning approaching High Wycombe, and Thame and Aylesbury eventually. Reading is getting more, it's getting round 2. Reigate still getting some, but the main area to look at now is round about Brighton way, and then there's probably going to be more later tonight that will affect more towards Kent.
Okay, I'm back on my computer. I think my device needs a charge after that, but yeah, those were some amazing shots I saw. And especially the one where a fork streaked across the entire sky. So I will definitely be saving that as one of my favourites.
Certainly. You caught that properly, did you?
I hope I did. But yeah, again, if anyone on the field captures any lightning strikes, again, please let me know. If you can, send me the video, and I might actually include it in this video I'm planning right now. There we go, 9. Oh yeah, I'm getting messages from Dark, and he is jealous.
Oh. We need to take a look at Brighton. Tiago is reporting that Brighton is having 10 flashes every 15 seconds. Amazing and super heavy rain.
Alright, I will...
and Joey proclaiming that rain and thunder is now over Luton. I'm sure he's dead happy about that.
Oh, I'm afraid Dark is not happy.
Brighton is getting whacked right now.
Yeah. Oh, is it just me, or is the Faulkner webcam stopped? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Well, you don't need that, because I've got it.
You've got it? Alright, I'll switch back over to the other Southampton cam.
Well, Southampton's dead now.
Okay, so
You can take all of those ones off, because it's all done there now.
Alright, so what's next? Isle of Wight, I imagine, is done. Portsmouth.
Now now we need to look for places around Brighton, and maybe if there's a camera at Gatwick Airport or something like that, and South London.
Yeah.
And you can still see down the bottom left hand side, that's Don there, driving along the M25. Which way are you going?
Dartford Tunnel.
What was that?
Dartford Tunnel.
Dartford Tunnel. So around the eastern side of London there.
Right, so if I will... Oh, where's the search bar gone?
We might have
There's
missed
no-
it in Brighton. It looks like it's moving inland already, but Brighton looks like it really got whacked a few minutes ago.
Right, let me take a look at my lightning radar, and I will be up to date with Oh wow, yeah, it's definitely gone past me.
Hmm.
Lightning's getting further and further away, but it's sort of split where I am. I saw most of the strikes in autumn, but the ones over in, let's just say, Billinghurst way, those are still ongoing to my southeast, so there might be the occasional flash behind me. But yeah, for me, I think it's pretty much over and done with for me. So yeah, like I said, it hadn't been raining, the wind was still, so yeah, I think it's practically done for me, I'm afraid. 18.5 miles northeast away from my location. So yeah, it's definitely gone past me now.
So how was it?
Oh, it was spectacular. That one particular strike that went across the sky, left to right, sorry, right to left, that's being saved as one of my personal favorite strikes of all time now.
Wow.
I absolutely love it.
Apparently, the TV signal around South Reading was wiped out for 10 minutes.
Wow, that's a first.
But pretty insane conditions that we saw in the last hour of this coverage. It was really remarkable. As always, if you want to help with our coverage, either tonight or in future, you can contact us, send a message to contact@force13.com, or you can send us a message through Discord, discord.gg/force13. That's our community server for worldwide weather. And you'll see me, I'm the person who runs it all, and forecaster. And you can just send me a message, feel free. If you fancy streaming with us in the future. We'd love to have more people on board.
Absolutely, we would. And we are doing a contributor drive right now, actually. So, yeah, if you'd like to join, please do.
And I check my emails, and all I'm seeing is Reddit sending me a full stop.
Oh dear.
So that makes a lot of sense.
Yep, Joey's been telling me frequent lightning and rain over Luton right now.
Let's do another recap on what is going on right now, and it is a very messy picture. I'm still not going to bother with the numbers at this point. There's 2 strikes per minute going on to the east of Leicester, not far from Oakham actually, Rutland. Further south, there's 1 strike per minute just north of Milton Keynes. There is 2 strikes per minute near Aylesbury. There is probably, oh gosh, West London, northwest London, round about Rickmansworth and just west of there, High Wycombe, Beaconsfield, Chesham, lightning all around there. Reading, of course.
How far behind is it? No, like 10 minutes behind us. Oh, I can slow down the spring.
Can I just relay that message that Dark just sent me through Discord?
Just a minute, there's also been 1 flash in Walthamstow in North London, and another strike in over the Epping Forest, so you will be seeing a few around London right now.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, can I relay in? So Dark has just sent me one message of, I hope to God we get a really cool lightning show this summer and the southeast gets none of it.
Yes.
Who knows, maybe you could do some chasing out in the field as well. With that particular storm that we get none of.
Well, I would have done it today if it didn't cost over £100 in fuel to do the trip, and it didn't happen late at night.
Ah, I see.
I just thought it would be a better solution to sit in the studio and do it like this, and I think I'd be right.
Yeah, well, let us do all the work for you, because I got some strikes, and they were the best things I've ever seen.
Oh, I thought you meant you run the stream and then I can go out in the field and be on one of these webcams.
I mean, if you really want me to do that, I could, but I've got to set everything up.
You should, if it comes to it.
Yeah, just want to point. I just realised every time this webcam pans, I can hear a whoop noise.
Lots of lightning right now over Crawley.
There is more lightning.
Lewis, what's that?
More lightning.
More lightning. I'm guessing you're somewhere around approaching Dartford?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably.
Right.
Get off anywhere. Go into a town up there. Or just keep driving. I'll figure something out. Just keep them. I'm driving slowly.
Okay,
Yeah, don't worry.
right. So, I've just been sent a video from the public server.
Right.
I'm not. Can you guys?
Yeah, we're
it would
seeing it.
help- It would help. It would also be helpful if you guys could hear it. So if anything, I've been told like this is what was it? This was Thunder.
Who's
So,
this from?
This is from Joey in Luton.
Oh,
I'm driving slow. Catch up.
let's hear it.
Oh, that was it. Okay, but
Oh. That was a lightning strike.
that was yeah. Well, I mean, it's better than nothing.
That was quite an impressive lightning strike.
Absolutely, it was. So, yeah, that's that. That's what I wanted to relay into the stream. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. One moment. There we go.
I'll get off and open there. Quick video. Yeah, there you go. Start. Whoa!
Cool.
Lightning.
Oh, that was a good sound.
I must acknowledge Tyler's message saying, "Don't worry about Nathan. If you contact him about the true life, he won't bite." I would like to think that people would assume that I don't bite, but I hope it doesn't require reinforcement to say that. All right, let's see what else we've got. Reading is nearly cleared now. Brighton is still getting whacked hard. Thunder light at Dunstable. Reading is down to 1 to 5 strikes per minute. Jackson says, if I can ask, will Bognor Regis get another thunderstorm? I will start it for them. I don't understand the last part. Might get a few stray flashes now. I don't think anything else will happen. The line's past you. Live in East Anglia, never too hot or cold, never rains too much or too little, and when we do get storms, they are worth it. Does that sell it for you, Christian? You want to live in East Anglia?
No, not really.
Waffle says, I've already seen more than 10 lightning strikes. A double strike as they were typing.
Yes, thank you, website. I totally want to see webcam from Reading from 2 years ago.
Levitating says, in Brighton White Hawk, there's a ton of lighting outside my house. The sky is literally flashing white. It looked like it was doing that.
Oh, that's helpful.
So,
Okay, I'm not having much luck here.
that's
but,
alright. That's alright. You're looking at
Right
Reading.
now,
I'm trying to look for Reading, yes, but I'm not having... Basingstoke indeed. How's Basingstoke? London Airport? Airport Way? Yeah, no, not having much luck here, I'm afraid.
Let's see, which areas would we want to look at now? You don't really want to look at red. You want to look. I don't know at this point what's the best place. In fact, it is blowing up near Watford and Hemel Hempstead and St Albans.
So basically
in
the
fact-
London area.
In fact, that's heading for Joey. Joey's gonna get a light show. soon, I think.
Joey!
Joey, get on our stream.
Joey, come here, please.
Maybe.
should I be Dorset or should I go straight down? Should I just go Dorset? No. You can just... No.
Right.
Yeah, open.
I'm gonna look at junction 5 on the M1. No. Crash cam.
Crash cam.
It says it right there.
What?
Oh, I don't know. Abbots Langley, junction 6A on the M1. Crash cam.
Oh. Must
I
be
don't
an
know,
accident
southwest.
black spot.
What about... Is Ryslip a good spot?
Ice slip is down there somewhere. I forget exactly where that is. Have a look.
That is... Okay, why is that taking me straight to this website? What?
Odd website redirects, huh?
Take me straight to... That is not helpful. I don't know what on earth is going on here. That was 2 hours ago. That's terrible.
Okay.
Right, I've just been sent another video by Joey, so I might as well preview that up now.
Okay, let's have a look at this.
Thing is, there's no sound right about now. I'll
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So, yeah, Joey's asking, what are the strikes per minute right now?
Near him?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it is right over Luton now. It's going to be at least 10 strikes per minute.
Whoops, if I can not type that in caps lock, that would be pretty good. Yeah, I'm hearing thunder from this one, so...
Like half an hour. I'm not waiting up.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if there was any lightning in this one, but it was definitely thunder I could hear. Oh, there was a bit of lightning there. So,
This is Forster Team UK and Ireland live coverage continuing of this unfolding event. Lightning storms all across the southern and central part of England towards the east now. The furthest north
it's gone to the
storms.
it's gone past me now, so I'm
One
not having...
strike per minute at Oakham right now in Rutland. You're getting 1 strike per minute around Kettering as well. Right now near Leighton Buzzard, around 2 strikes per minute. Luton, as I said before, about 10 strikes per minute.
At the first exit.
And the one that whacked Bognor Regis earlier, that's just about to reach Biggin Hill and Croydon in South London. And then there's another massive one that hit Brighton not long ago, that's now around Haywards Heath and Uckfield. There is another cell that is making a crossing across the English Channel right now and will probably strike just further east, round about Eastbourne and that area later on.
Oh, hello. Dark's happy now. He's saying he saw 2 flashes.
Really? Over there?
Over there.
How? He's in Gloucestershire? Worcestershire? One of them. He's all the way over there. Actually, we've had a few flashes now. Yep, another bit of a cell here. A few strikes over Grantham, which is quite far away from the rest of it all. So, affecting more and more places as we go along here.
Okay.
Let's see if we have any more comments here. Tyler says dark is now in the light. Very good. Let's see what else we've got now in the comments section. East Anglia seems to always miss good weather, says Connor James. Only flashing in Reading now, too distant for sounds. Tiago says, who can I send some videos to? Why
Me.
don't you try sending
Send them over to me.
How are they going to send it to you?
Right. Well, if you're in Discord, or if you have a Discord account, join the public server. I'm in there. You can just ping me directly at ctono12 at extension 8561, and I will be right there.
Or if you prefer, you could just send them through to our Force 13 account on Twitter. We'll be able to have a look.
Yep, I can absolutely have a look. Actually, I might as well do that now, but I will do that not on this screen because I don't want people seeing stuff.
Okay, let's see what else is going on here. How bad will it be in Brighton from now on? Let's have a look. They're not in the clear. Brighton might see some more stuff yet. Watch out for the next hour. You'll at least see some in the distance if you don't get it over you. Mario says very bad in West Sussex, but it seems to head to the northeast. It is indeed. Dave says lightning in Cheshunt now. Joseph saying sad times living in the northwest, not seeing anything. Well, I know, but I'm here too, and just a couple of days ago we had plenty of storms to look at. Has there been any more change to Gosport with thunderstorms? I think you're done for the night. East London, one flash, says Christ in me RC. Don, you're in that general area. I saw some lightning flashes on your picture.
Yeah.
What can you tell us?
We're grouping right now. We're trying to get into the school instead of just in front of it.
Okay. So you're just staying put for a while, huh?
Yeah, just figuring something out. Staying put. We're aiming to get to Dartford by midnight. Then we're going to be literally inside the school. We're going to full punch it with the hail is.
Yeah, I think you'll be about right there because it is coming in.
23:55 is when we need to leave. Oh, alright. That's the time.
The biggest storm right now, though, is about 12 strikes per minute in Buckinghamshire towards Luton. There's a lot going on tonight. What's that I'm seeing? Oh, nothing much. So, not much else for me to say right now as we continue to look at these cameras. Once again, the bottom right hand side is Bognor Regis. They're probably done for the night now. Until there's a better one to show, I'll just leave that up. But maybe, Christian, you might want to look at somewhere like Eastbourne or somewhere with a sea view around there.
I am on it.
Or Luton.
Or Luton, yeah, absolutely.
Or get Joey in here with a webcam. He mustn't be.
I'm not sure. I mean, Joey, if you can, please get in here. We would absolutely love to see where you're up to right now. Although at the same time, he did just send me a new video.
Oh, he's just sending videos in.
He is, yeah. Oh, that's okay. I am getting sound on this one. That's almost immediately. Here we go. That is not right. Here we go. We'll need to see that. So it's not a very long video. It's only about 10 seconds. But at the very beginning, you can hear a lightning flash. So,
You were literally saying nothing.
I will wait for the sat nav to finish. Turn left. At the end of the road, turn into a garage.
See, it's ahead of us.
That's a good one.
That is a great one, absolutely. Oh, no lightning, but yeah, just amazing thunder. So apparently this particular video gave Joey a poor thing, a knot in his stomach.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, that was some noise. We're getting quite a lot of flashes now in lightning strikes in the Bromley area in southeastern London. I imagine Don is pretty close to that. So he's going to be right on top of that.
One lightning. There are so I'm gonna. It's like 5 strikes a minute. I would say it's very frequent. We're gonna leave in 10 minutes. We're gonna head home, and then we're gonna call punch the school. and then see like if there's any hail in it, basically.
Yep. Was that Christian? Oh,
So this is Eastbourne.
Eastbourne.
Eastbourne seafront.
That's the next place to look then, isn't it?
Absolutely is. I'm going to get rid of Portsmouth because it's past there.
Yeah.
But here we go, Eastbourne. So this is occurring right about now. So again, Eastbourne Pier. You should see a few flashes in a moment.
They're not in the main thing.
no,
Wow,
what
I
was
see
that?
that.
What was that?
That's
Something
probably
happened
one
here.
that way in the distance.
Looks
But
a
you'll
bit
get
orange
some good
to me now.
views from Eastbourne.
Anyone there?
But the stuff hasn't. It'll still. It's going to be northwest, which is basically behind this webcam. But there's the next cell, the last one to leave from France earlier, is headed straight for that area and will probably arrive in about half an hour to an hour. So that's one to watch closely.
Yeah,
Guys,
I'll
there's
watch a video about Melbourne's transport privatisation mess.
Don?
Yeah, I just want to say, according to predictive radar, there's going to be a bookend vortex near Sidcup. I don't know, and the line is completely gonna bow out. The winds are gonna increase dramatically.
Oh boy.
So, oh dear. So where are you now?
We're near, let's zoom in on the map. Where are we? We're near Swanley, basically.
Ah,
Okay.
How were you saying those lightning strikes were happening?
yeah.
More.
Oh, there's one.
Huge.
Yeah, I'm still getting notifications from my lightning app saying this time 25 miles east away from my last known location apparently. So
Yeah. Christian,
We're
if
gonna
you-
be right. Oh, Echo. Look,
Hmm?
we're gonna be
okay,
right.
so wait a
next
minute. Are you telling me that 5 minutes ago there was a strike right behind me? What?
I don't know.
I thought the storm was right. I'll be honest, I thought I
Well,
was
you might
I
get
thought
the
it was
odd.
done.
You might get the odd one afterwards. There's now 4 strikes per minute in the Wellingborough area, Kettering. And we definitely saw those flashes from Don there. Christian, can you make that video full
Yeah.
screen? Or
This
full up?
one.
Ah,
Oh, I can hear the thunder, very loud.
still some flashes from Bognor Regis there as well that you just saw bottom right. So let's just let everyone know where all these cameras are again. Top left now is Eastbourne, with some very distant thunder there you can see. On the bottom left is Don, our chaser right now, who is near Bromley in southeastern London, and bottom right is Bognor Regis, and the top right of course is Christian in
Hello.
Borden.
In my HQ. You've taken your webcam off.
Yeah, because we wanted to show more of. You still see some flashes going on over in there.
There you go, that was a-
so we'll see more of that soon.
Yep. So I'll keep this up for the moment. So how far away is the system from Eastbourne right now? Do you reckon?
Let me try and figure it out based on when the lightning strikes were. It's moved a good distance in.
I'm still hearing whirring coming from a different stream, so I'm just going to take that off because that's getting annoying.
It's going to be in half an hour or less for Eastbourne.
All right.
And at
what
the
time is
minute
it
they're
now?
going to
It's-
get whacked by it at this rate. And this might be slightly old data as well. So, but there is a lot going on. There is a lot more going on right now across Sussex, and I think that Don is going to get something here. But again, more going on. You're looking over Luton area, very close to Luton, Leighton Buzzard, towards Bedford. You are getting 10 strikes per minute.
Whoa.
Yeah,
whoa,
look
whoa.
at that.
Ah.
Wellingborough and Kettering, you're getting 5 strikes per minute. So it's going on everywhere. They'll start to die down soon, further north, but the final and possibly just as hard punch will be for the southeast, Kent into Suffolk. The City of London should miss the significant lightning areas, but you'll see it in the distance and some occasions quite close by. So far, there's actually just been a lightning strike near Canning Town. So,
Ooh. Hopefully none of the skyscrapers in London won't get hit by any lightning.
They've had worse.
They have indeed had worse. It would make for a spectacular shot, though.
Yeah.
This is.
So we're left with our viewpoints right now as we continue to look. Let's see if we've got some more people in the chat. Let's see what we've got. We see more lightning flashes going by. Huge strikes near Luton, says Lil Brad Curly Boy. Interesting name. Hit one car, apparently.
Right, according to Joey, the cell that's over Luton is weakening.
Okay.
But this is from... Whoops. This is from earlier on, apparently. Or from Brighton, earlier on.
From Brighton?
This is.
Yeah.
This is so. You can go one every 10, 15 seconds. Yeah, 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Yeah, one every 10, 20 seconds. Very frequent lightning.
Wow.
Okay.
Dotty Scotty says, can you dip your lights? I live in that yellow bin. Lol.
Whose lights? Oh, that's a bin. Oh. No, that's not a bin. That's like a salt thing, storage thing.
A salt bin, yes.
Yes, a salt bin for winter when it snows, which it rarely ever does.
And another comment there, loads over Toddington. And Kalu says, heard thunder in Dundee earlier. Yep.
Oh, Dundee's very far
A
north.
couple of places in Scotland, a few flashes isolated. But yeah, quite possibly seen that Perby. It's taking its toll. Wow.
Wow, Don, that was impressive.
Yep. There it is again. Yeah, every 10 seconds. That's 55. Dun, dun, dun. You can hear it, yeah. Wow. Jeez. It's loud if you can hear it. But if I open the window, the whole car gets wet. Yeah, can you shut the window thing? Don't dredge the car. Got a new car, don't
It's
want to break
classic
it.
father-son bickering.
Is it? We'll
Oh, if
turn off
anything, no.
the Bognor Regis webcam now.
Yeah, the event's pretty much past Bognor at the minute.
I thought that's where the sound was coming from, so I thought we'd get the sound loss. Where's that sound coming from then now?
2 minutes.
Shouldn't be my stream, because my stream's not sharing any audio. Are you sure it's not another webcam you've got saved up? Or is it the only the Bognor one that you opened up?
No, I've just turned it off now, so...
Yeah, but are there any others?
No, just the ones that you're showing.
Oh. Interesting. Oh, that was a flash from Dawn.
Yep, we're getting like a bajillion flashes.
One every 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, as for me, like, it's gone right past me now, so I'm not getting anything. But what I did get earlier was absolutely stunning.
Because we're moving, we can follow this whole thing throughout. It's like full.
Yeah.
We're gonna know in a minute to what start for this.
Yeah, and then we're gonna core punch the hill course of this score line. It's gonna be interesting.
Okay. Well, stay safe, you two.
Thank you, appreciate it. Also, you got some amazing captures I was seeing on your stream. Very, very well done, man. That was amazing.
Thank you. I'll be honest, that's probably my new personal favorite strike when it went from right to left across the screen. That was amazing.
Oh yeah.
That's why we're trying to get so we can see stuff like that.
To make a move. 11:55.
I just hope that when that happened, I wasn't like, whoa, and then I started moving the camera everywhere. I just hope I wasn't like that. Oh, hello, speaking of.
Yeah, check that out in Eastbourne.
Yeah,
Well, it's gone now.
well, it was.
It'd be nice if the.
Oh, wow,
God,
look
we're
at that
missing
one.
it.
I told you we're trying to get
Behind it, yeah, let's go.
That's why the lightning is looking quite strong. So
Right,
it's gonna be major flooding today. Non-stop rain.
Between the two cameras, once again, that's Eastbourne, which we'll be looking towards soon. A lot more. And you can again see strikes in the very far distance towards France there. But every so often you get a closer one that's right over your head, and it's quite exciting. Just want to see if we can capture one before we go back to Don's live chase cam. Doesn't look like we will. Rare at the moment. When they do happen, they look impressive. Oh, the noise has stopped now, so it's finally turned off. Right then, we're back with... Let's turn the volume up if we can. Hear them a little bit better.
Told you, now we're going to be
At the second exit.
That's where you're going to see the biggest strikes. Yeah?
Yep.
I'm big brain. Big brain.
Okay, so I'm still getting isolated lightning strikes, like everywhere around me right now, because I've just got a notification 20.2 miles east. So I want to say that's just beyond. Actually, where is that? I don't know. Let me just double check right now whilst I try and put my devices on charge during a lightning strike. This is the smartest idea I've ever.
Now leave the roundabout.
So 20. Okay, let me just double check. 20.2 miles. God, I can barely see anything. Is that? No, that's 12 miles away. That was Godalming, so it might be the Guildford area. Maybe. 2343, which is
Wow.
a few minutes ago. 12.
Windy, it's windy.
Oh, believe it or not, there was a lightning strike in Dorking.
Uh-huh.
That's where it was.
What's that?
So that was one in
Yeah,
Woking.
very
That was 10 minutes ago.
Lightning, rain.
One in Godalming, which was hello. 15 minutes ago. That one's just about to turn yellow. That's fine.
For the next 2 miles, keep straight.
So yeah, tracking it. Oh my. Lightning's gone up as far north as it's almost at Peterborough right now.
Yeah.
So it's getting there. If anything, it's missed Birmingham, so again, Peterborough. Boston might be in the firing line, if I had to guess. Kingston, probably not so much. Skegness, probably.
Yeah, head of Boston.
Yeah, so we're gonna see the lightning.
Oh, that was a big... So where exactly is Eastbourne? It's on the east coast, obviously, but just want to double check here where everything
It's
is.
like
So
very high rain rate there for
I'm
Don.
not seeing much rain.
Hail!
Is it?
Hail? Oh,
Yeah, we got two type noises.
Eastbourne is... Oh. Eastbourne is... Huh. On the south coast. Interesting.
Yeah, didn't you know?
Well, it has east in the name. I thought it was on the east coast, you know. My geography's not great.
Definitely on the south coast.
Then it should be called Southbourne then, jeez.
Oh dear. We need to look at this live stream from tonight's Chaser Don. And as you can see, things getting a bit hairy there.
Bit of lightning strikes in Eastbourne.
I assume he's gone back on the M25 north towards Dartford.
And happy tomorrow, everyone.
Oh, it is. Tiago says, should we get anything similar to this in the next few days, or was this a one-off?
Ooh, like,
I think we could see more
question.
of this, but I don't think it will be very soon.
whoa. Flooding on the M25. Yeah, road's flooding now.
So, flash flooding there. Obviously a danger.
Don't hydroplane, okay? Hydroplaning is like the biggest danger right now, so don't do it. Don't hydroplane.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
Oh, light. Ooh, more lightning.
Wow. Quite impressive over there. Look at that rain. Or hail, or
That-
whatever it is.
Wow, that is impressive. So again, I'm trying to read the road signs, but they're going by too fast.
Well, it looks like they're going really fast, but that lorry
Eastbourne just had a
obviously-
pretty, yeah. Eastbourne just had a pretty significant lightning strike.
Yeah, it happens every few minutes, and I keep going over there and I never get to see it.
It's typical, isn't it?
But so we'll stay with this camera right now. He's getting a lot more. Don's
Yeah,
getting a lot
that's
more
fine.
luck than
It's a
Eastbourne right
lot
now.
more. Let's just say Don's view is a lot more interesting than mine at the minute. Ooh,
It's happening a bit more down in Eastbourne now, isn't it?
it is though, yeah. Why did you say that?
Yeah. But the storm is getting close now. It'll only be about 15 minutes until Eastbourne gets hit. Eastbourne and Hastings. Where else? Oh, those areas mainly.
Motion. Alright guys, we might lose signal, we're going in the Dartford tunnel.
Yep, okay.
Okay,
So
alright.
they're going off into the tunnel now. Basically, northbound, you go under the River Thames, and southbound, you go over it.
Yeah, it's quite ingenious design, if I have to say anything. I've rarely been on the Dartford Tunnel, but yeah. Actually, I've been over the bridge, but I don't think I've ever been in the tunnel.
Me too.
So
This is Eastbourne right now, and you can see the view there. The lightning
It looks-
will come
it
in
looks
from the
quite pretty good.
right-hand side,
yep,
and every so
Yeah.
often you can see very distant. They almost look like bombs going off in the far distance, and that is probably actually a massive thunderstorm that's approaching Lille in France right now.
there we
There's
go. There
one.
was one.
Yeah. So they're going to get more frequent shortly because there is another big cell that's producing about over 20 strikes per minute that's approaching the area in the next 10 minutes, I would say now.
But even without the lightning, it looks pretty beautiful.
Yeah.
30.
Back near London, you can see Don again there. They're not quite underground yet.
Oh, there we go. There was a strike from the right.
Always missing it.
Well, you can sort of see it in the stream because I've got
Tiny
it playing
little
back on
area.
a different device. Tiny little area.
Just thought we'd stick with Don for a little bit longer here.
Yep, that's fine.
There's a lot of lightning right now over in Tunbridge and Tunbridge Wells.
Woodbridge. But yeah, I just want to point out, this is obviously Eastbourne and Hastings about to get hit. Ashford and Canterbury be about an hour, probably, I'd say.
Bedford getting a huge amount of lightning right now as well. Peterborough starting to get some. For most people, the event has passed.
Yeah,
But I say
even
that
for me.
I say that tentatively because there's still Basically, anywhere that's east of the storms right now still might
Yeah.
get it.
Just want to point out, like, even in my area right now, we're slowly coming out of the rain, so it's completely gone from my
By-
area now.
By and large, it's going to miss London. There haven't been any lightning strikes over central London this evening so far.
I mean, if you want to, I mean, there's been a few strikes over the Lewisham area of London, so that's more east. If you're the west side of London, you've only received the one isolated strike, which was about 7 minutes ago. So, unfortunately, if you're east of Lewisham, then you're in for a treat. If you're west of Lewisham, and Greenwich for that matter, I'm afraid you're out of luck.
And there they go, they've gone underground, and...
So they're about to lose signal, because
they've
that's
still got
what's...
it.
I mean, they're dipping in and out.
A little
Which
bit
is-
of signal.
Yeah.
Quite impressive.
Yeah, I remember in Brisbane, the Clem 7 tunnel, you don't dip out of signal. But I think they have like some sort of signal booster in the tunnel.
Mm.
So, yeah. That's what I remember, but that's going off of 15-year-old knowledge.
Oh.
So, because that's the last time I was probably in Brisbane.
Let's see if we've got some more comments and questions. Please feel free to send them in, and your observations where you are. Very useful, I feel. If people are wondering about pinging us on Discord, I think the best thing to do is just go onto our Discord server, discord.gg/force13, and just sending a message to me, Foycaster.
Or me, Cetano12.
But they won't know how to spell your name.
SEETARNO12.
And mine's right near the top.
Right. Yours is right near the top, so it's probably easier to message you, but I'm also on the lookout. I've also been sent another video by Joey saying wait till the end sort of thing.
Okay.
Oh, more lightning strikes, 32 miles east. Alright. Whoa!
Ooh.
Wow!
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Get a still frame of that near the end.
Absolutely, let's see if I can try doing that. Oh.
No?
Oh, there we go. Oh, wow, look at that.
Quite impressive.
There we go. So I'll keep that as a frame for a bit.
They're already out of the tunnel.
Super heavy.
Heavy rain there, continuing.
Right, why is there oh, there's been a pole. Okay. So...
Let's see if we've got some more questions there, because I was sidetracked. Bad Gaming says, looks like our part of the Peak District will miss out. You certainly will on this one. Has there been any change to Gosport? No, you're done for today.
yeah, I think more of the south is done right now. Apart from if you're like towards the southeast, Eastbourne way sort of thing, like Ashford and Canterbury, still yet to receive any activity, but they will do in about half an hour to an hour.
Gareth says
that
that
was a good
they're in
strike.
West London. Definitely got to see a lot of lightning from both sides of our house. Yep, I imagine you would have done. Do you think they could go to the West Midlands? No chance tonight,
No
I'm
chance,
afraid.
I'm afraid.
So there we go. So we're looking both at Don there on the bottom left hand side, now obscured by my face, and bottom left, and the top left we've got Eastbourne right now. They're going to get hit by 20 strikes per minute in just a few minutes, so watch that one closely.
Right.
For the time being though, let's go back to the London Orbital Travellers and take a look at where they're going now. I swear every time I switch back to them I miss a flash at Eastbourne.
I mean, it's still sort of visible on stream, but yeah, not by much. But I mean, if anything, it's approaching from the right anyway. So like the most intense part of the wow.
most intense part of the flash will be from the right anyway, as I was saying. But yeah, that was amazing. That one.
Gosh, I don't know
Dude,
which one
what's
to
hap-
watch.
I tell you what's happening with the boat right there. It's changing colors.
Eh?
Like the boat right towards like center left. I swear it's changing colors. I don't know. Don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good strike from Don there.
Oh, every time. I miss it on each different one now.
I'd say
Sod's law,
keep to
isn't
the.
it, eh?
I'd say yeah, it's absolutely Sod's law. Just keep to. I'd say keep to Don for the moment because they're in the midst of everything. Eastbourne's yet to receive most of their activity.
Go on, let's just see another big. There's sort of
There's that's sort of one. That's not great, but yeah, I'd say Don's got the advantage here.
one. All right, let's.
So are you guys still on the M25? Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, big flash from this one.
Both.
From both at the same time. Alright, I'm gonna prepare for this activity that's supposed to be here in Eastbourne in roughly 5 minutes. Oh, well.
Jackson says that we're amazing. Thank you very much for the compliment. We want to do more of this. I mean, every time we got storms over this summer, I'd like us to be here. So, fingers crossed we can do that. The problem is, the Force 13 network, we cover weather all around the world, and our priority is always tropical storms for those who know the Force 13 main channel. So it's prioritizing things and whether we've got enough people in our fairly small team to cover everything, and sometimes we might not, so we'll do our best. But hey, we appreciate the compliments. We try to give our best no matter what we're doing. But back to Don right now, and looks like the rain is just getting heavier.
How long stuff is gonna be a go at where? It's wait. It's not very long. No, not very long.
That lorry doesn't seem concerned.
Look at the rain. Rain is being blown. Yeah, blown. Oh,
Ooh.
it's getting heavier now. One clear.
Oh, that really is getting heavy. Oh, Eastbourne's getting quite the activity right now.
Well, that's it. It's going to happen then in a moment.
Is it possible for you to put both on the same
Well,
thing?
no, because it's put them up and down and not side by side, which is quite annoying.
What if I do that?
Oh, that worked. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that certainly works.
Alright.
We've just lost Don
So-
there for a moment.
Alright, well, yeah, their
Bad.
signal's getting this. I'd imagine their signal's getting quite bad because the rain's getting very heavy.
Hmm.
You can tell the wind's picking up in Eastbourne right now. I'd say you can see the trees in the foreground moving.
Let's give everyone a update right now on what is going on and where. We are currently seeing 3 strikes per minute in Peterborough up towards Boston. We're seeing a big storm right now west of Cambridge near Huntingdon. We're actually seeing there over 15 strikes per minute right now near Huntingdon. Towards Chelmsford and the area where Don is right now, we're seeing around 2 or 3 strikes per minute. Down towards Sevenoaks and Maidstone, we're seeing around, what would that be? Over 5 strikes per minute. And of course the Eastbourne area is actually calmed down quite a bit, so we're not seeing as many, but we're probably still looking at over 5 strikes per minute, pushing 10. And incidentally, Lille in France right now. Wow.
Whoa!
Oh, that's crazy. Lille in France right now is currently in the middle of 21 strikes per minute right now. They're getting absolutely wrecked. So that's the latest right now, and even if you heard it earlier, a few strikes near Perth in Scotland in about an hour ago. So it is happening in a lot of places. But we have our 2 live cameras, Eastbourne and Don Cam, showing you 2 very different locations experiencing rather similar conditions.
In a quarter mile, keep right. 2030.
Mm.
In
And then
quarter of
behind
a mile.
they very fast, very powerful.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's see if any other comments are coming in there. Tyler's taking issue with your comments from earlier because he said it's not a boat, it's a pier.
Is it? Oh, I don't know what's going on. Sorry, it looks like a boat from this angle. The quality of this webcam's not great.
Well, it is. It's just night lighting.
Yeah.
Comment, a few more comments. Massive storm in Hertfordshire. Yep, looks like it. It calmed down in Northampton, but it meant to come back for 2 hours. Not sure. Northampton. Well, let's. In fact, there will be a new update from the Met Office now for midnight. So let's have a little look about what's going to be expected now. Basically,
If anything, I want to take a look at the Met Office observation website now. So if you give me
It's
just a moment.
expected. All right, it's expected to wind down pretty quickly from here now, except maybe in Kent.
Oh dear.
Kent might still get something big around 2 o'clock, but looking at how the Eastbourne one has wound down quite a bit recently, I'm wondering whether it might bust for you in Kent, but maybe it will have a resurgence again. We don't know. There's a lot going on near Sevenoaks, though.
Okay, I just want to point out, according to Met Office observations websites, this was over the entire course of yesterday, so from midnight to midnight, as a massive flash occurs in
Yep.
Eastbourne. The highest rainfall occurred in Harris Quidnish, which was 14.6 millimeters.
Where the hell's
So if
that?
you want to do, I don't know. But
Harris
you never
what?
know. Harris Quidnish.
How is that spelled?
Quidnish.
Harris Quidnish. What an interesting name.
That is a very interesting name.
I can't find it.
Really? Don't even know where that is. Let me
Harris.
take a look.
It's in Scotland. It's on the
Where's
Isle
it
of
from?
Harris.
Oh,
I
Well,
thought
that-
it, but I did think with a name like that, it would be some odd names like they have in Dorset.
but yeah, no, that was yesterday's highest rainfall. I say yesterday as in
Yeah,
from
it was-
midnight to
it was
midnight on the
Isle of
18th.
Harris in Western Scotland, which is one of the wettest places in the UK on average anyway, so...
Oh, yep, makes sense. Sunniest Watersham, 13 hours. Though most of today was quite sunny. Highest maximum temperature, Soundton Downham, 23.8.
Impressive.
So not quite as high as Heathrow's 27. Well, I say yesterday, I mean on the 17th, which I made that graphic for on the UK Twitter.
Well done.
Yeah, I don't. Sorry.
Well done.
Thank you. I mean, I don't even think you believed it at first.
No, it's just that it's Heathrow, and
To be fair, I
you
couldn't
get
find
you
anything.
get a
higher than
mildly
that.
warm day, and you'll get all those jet engine propulsions heating up the thermometer.
Which is true. Yeah, that is true, but I couldn't
That's
find
why
anything
Heathrow
higher.
always wins. It always wins.
Yeah, basically. I don't know. I thought 27 in
hot
its own
jet
right was
engines.
a good story.
What's that?
I thought 27 in its own right was a pretty good story.
Well, no doubt it
so
was warm there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's like, welcome to England. You're in the hottest place in the country.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Without getting outside the airport.
Massive storm over Huntingdon and near Cambridge right now, which is producing over 20 strikes per minute. Continuing up northeastwards. And that's going to reach Norfolk.
Whoa!
Wow.
The camera just completely got whited out there.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Much less strikes than I was expecting there, though.
Yeah. So the wind's definitely picking up over in Eastbourne.
Hmm.
But yeah, that lightning had the camera completely it completely whited out. Like, big flash that was.
Those occasions when everything looks like daytime for a split second.
Yeah. See?
47 miles left.
Happening. Yeah, drain up.
Hmm. Oh, look at that. A lot of spray and a lot of water, standing water underneath that underpass that they went through.
Oh, yeah, that is to be expected.
Ah, looks like we're seeing signs of more thunderstorms firing on the bottom of the line. That means Kent. When I say the bottom of the line, that's headed towards Kent. So we'll see if that continues.
Whoa! Whoa!
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. If anything, from here on out, we might every time a lightning flashes, the camera might just completely blow out. So, not sure how interesting the Eastbourne camera is going to be, because every time that's going to happen, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Exit.
But right now the hot
Ooh.
spot is
Hello.
Huh?
Sorry, we just had a bit of a lightning photo from our very own Red Bee Sierra. Where was that? That was in the contributor hub. Let me get that photo up and running for you, and I will show this on stream.
Okay.
Right, here we go. So, okay, that's way
Oh.
too far zoomed in. But
Ah.
look at that.
Oh my.
Yeah,
Oh
that is insane. So that is from Belfast, apparently. Or as far as
No.
I'm aware.
That
Can't be from Well,
Nothing
who
in
knows?
Belfast.
Can't be from Belfast, but
It'll
I
be
don't know.
from
That's
Southern England.
could have been that strike I saw earlier that went from right to left, because that's also going right to left. I don't know. That's from our own Red Bee Sierra, who is in Belfast, but obviously that is not in Belfast. If
I
that makes
know
any
much
sense
earlier
at
on in
all.
our stream we were talking about storms over Eastleigh, and that's where my friend Alex lives, and he says that he would say that they had more than 500 strikes in an hour.
Yeah, absolutely, they
He's
do. Because I mean, what I'm seeing over, where is Eastleigh? It's near.
You know where that is.
I know where it is, but like what I'm seeing 500 plus within the space of the past hour. So that claim is probably true. But absolutely, it is absolute. I'm beyond. Let's just say I'm beyond impressed about what happened tonight, because somewhere on Twitter, I'm not sure if we were allowed to show this because you know what Twitter's like, but if the media wants to play, I could happily. Oh damn. That is about. Basically, I'm not sure we're allowed to show this because it's Twitter.
You can show anything that's on Twitter as long as you let people know whose it is.
Okay, well, I'll just bring the link up on Twitter then. Basically, in Orpington, wow, just see how long it goes on for.
Oh my goodness. Just play it again.
Yeah. I'll full screen it. Oh, damn, there's the thunder. Okay,
Oh, wow.
that was loud. Look at that. Look at just how long it goes on for.
Yeah, but the way that lightning went across, I think that's a slow motion capture.
Oh, but that's okay. I can actually play this in slow motion.
I think that's a
Right.
slow motion capture.
No, it's not. I'm hearing normal whoa voices, so it's not slow motion. This
Well,
is
no,
normal
it might have.
playback.
Well, it might be a clever phone trick that might have just used the real-time audio with the slow motion video. I'm not convinced that is a normal motion. That wouldn't happen.
In a quarter mile.
There we go. Oh, even the Met Office has replied.
Yeah,
Absolute. I would just say that is insane.
crazy times.
Absolutely. Right, and back to Eastbourne. Oh, apparently that when I said it was from Red from C.
Oh,
Wow,
you see that then?
that was-
There's a fork.
I saw that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently that was from Landon.
Mm.
The one I said from Ryan Sierra, who is based in Belfast, that was from Landon.
Hey, it wouldn't be Belfast. I could send you a picture and say it's from Manchester.
You could. But you're not in Manchester.
Well, I'm near there.
Get out of the...
Oh, there's someone out
Sorry.
there.
There's two people out there.
Well,
Oh, no.
why
Yeah.
would they be wandering the seafront at midnight in the first place? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
On a Wednesday.
On a work and school night, midnight. What are they doing?
Ooh.
Where are they going?
Curious.
Huh.
All right, let's get some more comments here.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't know. Maybe they just wanted to watch lightning.
Yeah.
You never know. Some people are like that.
well, I would be. There's a
would
lot
like
of
that as
thunder
well.
in Rochester, in Kent, says Dylan. Big Dan says big storm over Kent, really loud thunder.
Yep.
No thunderstorms in Clacton or in Folkestone.
Basically, just want
yet,
to point out.
but I think both areas will get it.
Yeah. So if you're in Ashford and Kent right now, there was a strike about 3 minutes ago. Canterbury is yet to receive anything, so if you're in Canterbury, hang tight. It's almost there. Eastbourne, if I can find where that is, it's supposedly raining, but it doesn't look like it's raining a lot on webcam, but it is. There's been several strikes that we've been watching on the webcam as well. So the storm is almost here at Eastbourne. Just a few. If you're in Ashford, you're just about to experience heavy rain. If you're in Canterbury, hang tight. It's nearly there. I don't know why I'm saying that.
Yep,
But stay safe.
Lots of lightning over the Medway towns right now and the Thames estuary in general. I know that someone was from Southend earlier, I think, in the chat. That's going to be there very soon indeed. But yeah, Eastbourne looks like it's busted a little bit for you. I'm not seeing much going on that this cell has died out.
Oh,
I mean,
hello.
well, I mean, there is that, but I'm not seeing much going on right over you. So, I don't know.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. I was a bit curious there. Like my one of my devices just played its charging sound. I'm like, why did it do that?
Huh.
Why did you? Ooh. What are you doing?
We've
Oh,
got
that's why you just completed a software update. All right,
We've
no
still
power
got-
loss here. No power loss here.
20 strikes per minute still northeast of Huntingdon. Places like Chatteris, Warboys, Ramsey, heading towards March. Wisbeach also getting quite a lot of it. Spalding, a little bit around Boston. Lots of lightning strikes. But Thames Estuary area right now is probably the place to be. Don't know if there's any
Oh,
cameras in Southend, maybe.
I can have a look for you. If I can spell correctly, that would help.
Mm.
Southend on Sea.
Yep. I don't know
I don't know
where
if-
Donna's got to just now. We can't see anything, but we were watching.
Oh,
Now we're very
Um,
close to, so we're just gonna go home now. I'm gonna put my camera on the tripod, see if we catch any lightning.
Oh, okay. No problem.
That's not live, is it?
Lightning extending to the Isle of
Yes,
Sheppey
it is.
as well.
Okay, that's not even a video, that's an image.
Yeah, it's an image.
Current still, I see, so it's not like a proper webcam then. Just browsing Google here. That is a time lapse, that is not.
See if anyone's got any more comments or questions for us right now.
No.
Dottie says lightning's popping up in mid-Wales. Really?
Ooh, wow. Who knows, you might get a glimpse of lightning at some point.
Don't be silly.
Might.
According to Stewart, causing disruption at airports, and a few flights have been diverted to Liverpool as it's bad in London.
Makes sense.
Thunder's reached Southend and very loud in Maidstone in Kent.
Maidstone, I'd imagine, yeah.
You're sticking with Eastbourne then, are you?
I'm sticking with Eastbourne. I even though it's not as spectacular as we'd hoped, but unfortunately I can't find anything.
No, there's still a few strikes going on in that area, but it is really happening in the Thames estuary right now. Round to the Isle of Sheppey now as well, so Faversham all the way up to Chelmsford, there's a line of storms really.
Oh, hello.
But you never know, it still might regenerate as it approaches Hastings, and there's that little bit behind it that's trying to form as well over the channel, so who knows. A lot of lightning over in France right now. In fact,
What the
there's a
heck was that
cell
noise?
in
Sorry, I'm talking to myself like I'm hearing noises. I'm like, what on earth was that? And I realize it's my chair.
there's a storm in Amiens right now which is at 15 strikes per minute.
Get out of the rain!
One that just
Sorry.
passed through Lille, which is producing around 25 strikes per minute. Quite insane. The one that's approaching Southend-on-Sea now, it's probably producing somewhere around...
Whoa!
Yeah,
That was a fork on camera there.
wow, somewhere around 15 strikes per minute. The big one that's approaching March, that is currently producing over 15 strikes per minute. The one that was moving over places like Spalding and Wisbech and now towards Boston is mainly over the Wash at this point, and is currently around around 7 or 8 strikes per minute. Those are all of them, and as expected, the overall picture is that it's winding down just a little bit, at least in aerial coverage. But what we've witnessed in the last few hours has certainly been a memorable thunderstorm outbreak, hasn't it, Christian?
Absolutely. Like, even I'm impressed. Like, in my location, I was not expecting to see what I have seen today. And
Why weren't you?
well, you know, I knew it was coming from my location, but to see a fork go from right to left, like that,
Like
was
that.
just, yeah, I'm just gonna say, that's now one of my personal favorite things I've ever seen. Ever. Oh, was that to the left there?
Yeah, sorry to interject. That cloud to ground lightning I saw was also absolutely amazing. I'm gonna head off now, guys. I'm gonna go to bed, but that was a great chase. Thanks for having me. Really appreciate it. Next time you guys go live or are planning to go live, just let me know, and I'll see if I can chase that event too, if it's happening near London.
Yeah, that's fine. It's been an absolute pleasure having you on. Just keep the live team pool roll on you, and we'll ping that roll whenever necessary. That's how we'll let you know.
Thanks, Tristan. And Foy, really appreciate it. You guys are the goats.
Thank you.
All right, see you soon. Bye.
Have a good one. Good night.
Oh, that was a great timing flash there.
Yeah, that was
Good-
pretty incredible
good
too.
night.
Crazy flashes there occurring off the coast. Considering that everyone's sort of going to bed at this point, Christian, I think we'll wrap up at the top of the hour. You think 1 o'clock?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say like I've been up since 5 this morning.
I know
I'm
you've been
getting
up since
pretty
5
tired.
a.m. I mean, I don't know how you've managed that. How you've managed to stay here and not be a
Well,
literal zombie.
I feel like a zombie. Although I had a bit of a nap from 6 till 8, so you know, when we went live at 9, I'd literally just woken up.
Oh, I see.
So not a big nap per se, but
Well, it helps.
it absolutely helps if you've been up since ridiculous o'clock.
You have to do that for work, don't you? I don't know how you manage getting up at 5 o'clock under any circumstances whatsoever.
Yeah, let's just say it really screws with my my internal system. But yeah, it unfortunately it has to happen. I've got one more 5 a.m. wake up this week, which is on Saturday, and then I'll spend the rest of the day in Basingstoke, so I can't even go to sleep.
Caitlin says
if anything.
it's so bad over here in Essex. Latty says heavy rain, strong winds, thunder and lightning in Croydon. And Lee says loads of lightning in Southend. Yeah, pretty much what we would expect at this point. And there's actually another some lightning has popped up in advance of the cell that's moving through the Thames estuary. There's a few lightning strikes near Bury St Edmunds now as well. So all along the Suffolk coast there, you'll be seeing a lot of thunder in the next hour. Kings Lynn, you're about to get whacked by the biggest cell in the UK right now. And Southend-on-Sea, you've got the second biggest cell in the UK right now.
Oh,
Yep. And in Eastbourne, you're still seeing little bits here and there, but it wasn't the cell that we were expecting. It's only something like 2 strikes per minute when an hour ago when it was headed towards you, it was doing 20 strikes per minute. So it really wound down a lot as it got closer to the shore. But if you really want something right now, go to the eastern side of Lille in France, near the border with Belgium, because the lightning strike rate there is extremely high. About 20 strikes per minute there, which is probably the highest amount in Europe right now. Crikey.
crikey.
There are still storms on the way for places like Kent. I think they'll see quite a few overnight.
Yep. I just wanna. Oh, I can't even see the UK under this rain. That was quite a flash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I am getting the
Ashford-
impression here it is starting to die off, Christian.
It's done. Yep. I mean, it's been absolutely insane. Just want to point out, Ashford is getting quite significant rain right now. Not so much any lightning. Canterbury just starting to get heavy rain. But you've got strikes as far south as pretty much southeast of Ashford right now. But that strike was about 15 minutes ago, so quite a while ago. That's the furthest east strike I can find, but then again, that was a while ago. Canterbury is yet to receive any strikes. For anything, along the east coast of Kent, like, Ramsgate's completely surrounded with drizzle rain, but no rain at all. If anything, that's as far east as the cell's got right now. Should be soon impacting Calais, in France. But as of now, it's obviously as far north as Bury St Edmunds right about now, where they're just about experiencing some strikes. If anything, the furthest north lightning strike right now is just south of Skegness,
Oh.
apparently. So, even though, oh, I can get that back up again. That strike was 2 minutes ago, so a relatively recent strike there.
Okay.
If anything, yeah.
Frog in the
There's been
throat.
You're right there.
Yeah, we're fine.
All right. Yeah. So I do believe it's starting to die off
Oh, that was
now.
a good one.
Oh, I completely missed that. Luckily,
I
I've got
saw that
instant
one.
replay on this device here.
Ah,
Let's
nice.
take a look at that.
Um,
Oh wow, that
so
was amazing. Yeah.
yeah, so some more comments here. Paul says we had a big storm in Swindon about 10 o'clock, but stopped now. I think we would have covered
Yeah,
that.
we covered that
Um,
one.
Heavy rain again, though, that they're getting now. Dan says that they were going to ask, they're in Greenhithe, is there any more
Where is
cells
that?
on the way? That's near Dartford, I believe.
Any more on the way? Let's just say where London, you missed most of the activity.
Yeah, that's east,
Yeah.
though, but no, after this, it's all gone. Two,
Yeah.
2 o'clock is the absolute end for anywhere in Greater London and Greater London, and
If anything, the yellow warning that we're currently under expires at 3 in the morning, so that's hopefully when all the activity
it'll
is
be
gone
totally
and done.
clear of everyone by 3 o'clock. The only place I think that will still have it by 2 o'clock even will be the eastern tip of Kent.
Yeah, so the Canterbury area, if I want to say.
Yeah.
The Dover, Canterbury area.
Yep.
Herne Bay, if you're lucky. Ramsgate, probably.
Yep. But we're getting a
That'd
lot of
be-
support about our stream tonight, so we can only say thank you for those kind words, and we want to do a lot more of this
Absolutely.
moving forward.
Absolutely, we do.
So stay tuned, I guess, is the best thing I can say.
What is going on in the Eastbourne webcam right now? There's
What?
someone that looks to be
On
like
a
riding a
bike.
bike.
Yeah.
Damn, if only it was Ike. But why would you be riding a bike at 1:45 in the morning in a lightning storm?
I might be returning home from a lightning party.
Or the pub.
Or the pub.
If anything, good luck staying balanced if you're doing that.
Yeah, he looked well too balanced to be
Yeah.
to be intoxicated. But yeah, as I was saying, Christian, before you railroaded me there, someone walking a dog. Oh, people watching now. We are. But no. If anyone wants to feels like they can help us in any way during our streaming in future, then we're all ears to
Please.
how and who and why, and if anyone
No,
wants
if
to
anything, please do.
do storm chasing with us, of course they can as well, just like Don
bit like-
did earlier, and like I do on my own sometimes.
Yeah, I'll only chase stuff in air quotes if it's near me. I don't-
Basically
I
in
don't
your
have it-
garden,
I don't
like
have-
tonight.
Basically in my front and backyards, absolutely, yeah. Because that's why I'm limited by Wi-Fi right now, because 4G in my area is not great. So yeah, if it's literally in my front or backyard like tonight, then that's what I can do.
But as I was saying, you can contact us, contact@force13.com, or you can get in touch through social media or on Discord, where our community gathers all around the world. Weather community, discord.gg/force13. And I think all of those links are underneath this in this description or whatever it is. Anyway, back to Eastbourne, and it's looking fairly quiet now, apart from the occasional flash. But right now, oh my goodness, Southend-on-Sea really getting a lot of lightning right now. Just looking at my other monitor, something like 10 strikes per minute. The cell around Bury St Edmunds has grown. That's around 4 strikes per minute. Near March and Wisbeach, you're looking at around just 12.
Whoa!
Wow, 12 or 13 strikes per minute. Over the Wash right now, approaching Skegness, around 3 strikes per minute. Ipswich has had a stray flash nearby, and there's more going off the Isle of Sheppey too. So it's looking decent for all of those areas along the coast of Suffolk. As for the coast, I mean, Hastings is getting a few storms, and Rye, just northeast of there. But in general, it's looking like a bit of a bust for the Kent coast, the south coast at any rate.
Yeah. Because what were you saying earlier? That's the same cell that's now producing what, 2 per minute? What was it like? It was 20
It was
earlier.
20, and now it's
Yeah.
actually rebounded a little bit. I think it's producing 4 or 5 per minute. So overall, quite a large area though. So, but yeah, there we have it.
Okay.
And if there was anything in my area, we'd be able to show you the webcams from Force 13 HQ, but no such
Maybe
luck.
another time.
And you can still see those flashes going off in the distance.
All right. Just want to point out, according to my app, over Lille, there's been over 1,100 strikes in the past hour.
Yeah, silly numbers in that area. Mostly crossed over the border now
Into Belgium, yeah.
to Kortrijk.
But yeah, again, what I've seen tonight, absolutely insane. Like,
Across the board.
yeah. Again, even in my local area, I am impressed. I was not expecting to see what I've seen tonight, and again, this is in my own backyard, because where I am, barely anything exciting happens.
Come on. You must get
Why
some
is-
exciting stuff.
Oh, some, not a lot. Like, there's hardly any
yeah.
tornadoes in this area. Whoa!
Oh,
You even saw
wow.
you even saw that the reflection of my face there.
Wow. You see, this is the kind of storm they're having down there now. It's the kind where you get a few distinct types of lightning storms, don't you? You get the ones where you get really impressive bolts, but they only happen once every few
Man,
minutes.
that's perfect timing for my.
And other ones where you get loads and loads of cloud-to-cloud lightning and lots of rain, but you don't really. You'll see a few, but you don't see that many of them.
Yep, sorry. Just one moment, my earbuds decided to die, so I had to literally do that just so I can hear you again.
Oh, I
For
see.
the one that's died on charge. Oh, yeah, sorry. Had to just briefly do that.
Right, George says, is there any more in the next coming weeks? Oh my goodness, we can't answer weeks.
Ooh, it's a bit too much range to tell there.
But we can answer maybe days. And let me try and find a forecast. Certainly in the next 24 hours, there is, hopefully, a whole lot of nothing. Yep, nothing in the next 24 hours, you'll be pleased to know, or not. We could have some isolated thunderstorms on Friday, particularly in the west along the Irish Sea coasts. So Friday's a day to look out in some places. Talking about maybe North Wales. Actually, no, Mid Wales and the southwest and Northern Ireland on Friday. And after that, I'm not so sure. But it is the pattern we've got at the moment. Quite an unsettled one, really. But quite warm, too. Let me just check
That's
the
good music
temperatures
for
looking.
someone like me.
Yeah, it's not going to be as warm for a few days, and then it warms up again on Sunday. Oh, and then it doesn't. I don't know. But I don't think we'll see. Well, certainly nothing on the scale of tonight. We're not going to see that until probably when we have a heat wave or something. Let's just check now. Any more information? Most of the lightning storms are either wearing out or are moving over less populated areas. It looks like the one near Skegness is dying off. The one near March is still produced a lot recently, but I'm not sure if it's doing it right now. The one near Bury St Edmunds, that looks like it's calming down. Southend-on-Sea had a lot recently. might be just starting to calm down a little bit. Near Eastbourne, it's definitely calming down there, as we can see on the
Yeah.
webcam. So
If
I think
anything,
pretty
this
much
cells
a
move
wrap.
towards Hastings.
Yep.
But yeah, we might.
We're pretty much a
Well-
wrap, except if you're in Suffolk, basically. I think Eastern Kent you might have busted,
Us, yeah.
and then you watch when we go off the air at 1 o'clock, and
Then everything starts to spring
then
up
it
again.
just goes insane for an hour, and then it dies. That would be just our look, just our style, actually.
As always.
Oh dear. So we're sort of playing for time here for a few more minutes before we finish up. If anyone's got any questions or anything you'd just like to know. Oh, that's a good
Hello.
camera.
So again, this is Hastings.
That's nice.
So
Did
here
you
we
get
go.
to see the rain?
There we go. I leave it on that.
Where is that exactly? What
That
are we
That is
looking at?
Hastings Pier.
We're looking at the seafront there, aren't we? Yeah. So it's very wet there.
It is indeed very wet.
If you needed any help noticing that. That's a really good camera. I want to know what they use.
Now he's a very good camera, absolutely.
I need to find out what they use. That's like a DSLR camera.
I do like how you can actually see the rain down here where the streetlights are.
Yes.
This is a very good camera, this one.
Hmm.
You can even see like the bit rate down here. 6 megabits a second. It's very good.
Oh. Does it say what camera it is?
No.
I want to know now. Anyway, let's see, any more comments there?
I'm not seeing any lightning though. May have just missed it.
Really heavy rain in Swindon just started again, apparently, according to Paul.
Yeah. I'm still getting lightning notifications.
There's certainly
So
no
you-
thunder in it, as far as I can see. I've not checked latest radar in a while. So I've just been looking
Oh,
at lightning.
that was a flash.
Was it?
Yeah. Okay, that was there was one in Henfield just now. So Tunbridge Wells was. Oh no, that was.
Yeah, there's a
that's
few passing showers around Swindon and Didcot and up to Oxford and a little bit further. Just residual stuff, really.
Yeah, basically, I'm receiving more notifications for strikes around the Brighton and Worthing area. So something's happening there.
I'm
But
not
those
seeing
are
it on
isolated at the
radar.
minute. If anything, the whole thing for me right now is gone.
Hastings is going to be pretty interesting here. Just for a little while. More comments there. We had very bad thunderstorms in Romford. That's in Essex, I believe. Again, that doesn't surprise me. If it's anywhere around Chelmsford or towards London, then you'll definitely have seen that. Do you reckon June will be the month for storms? It was last year, I think it was.
Last year, absolutely, it was. Although
Sometimes it's
one
July.
storm that
Wow, look
oh,
at
that was a good strike.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, one storm that that's been engraved in my memory is Dennis of 2020.
Ah.
Because my river down that way got really high. It didn't quite flood the meadow behind me, but it got very high up.
The one that I'll always remember it would be July 1st, 2nd and 3rd, 2015. Just for how that one went. Maybe because
What
it
is
was
that
one
in
of the
the
first
lower
ones I did, I suppose.
Like,
Not sure exactly. But what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I mean, you can check out some of our old thunderstorm videos that I recorded in 2014, 15, through to more recently on our UK channel if you look long enough.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then my mind's just a blur about last year. I know that June we had quite a few. I think there was like 4 days in a row where I was filming Thunderstorms, and I've not done any chasing until I didn't start any chasing until October, and this week was actually my first thunderstorm chase ever. Because previously the first one I did was Cumbria flooding, and then snow and thunderstorms, not thunderstorms, what did I do? Windstorms, then flooding and snow, and then thunderstorms. There we go. Very wet in Hastings.
Very wet in Hastings. Yeah, this is a pretty good camera.
Yes, as we keep saying.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously, lightning activity in Hastings, if it's there,
What
but
is
not
that?
quite as noticeable. Like you see that very big black
Vesselfinder.com. It's ships, that is.
Oh, what was that? Just camera just dimmed for a moment there.
I think that's the position of ships on that map.
I think so too. I'm not 100% sure what it even is.
Something like that. Well, Christian, I think we're going to call it a night. It's been great to
Yeah.
have. I mean, you've worked harder than me if you've been up since 5 o'clock this morning to be
That's just-
here till
well,
1
that's
o'clock
just
the
in
next
general.
morning. And we've been live
fair,
here. When did we go live? 9 o'clock. We started a bit
9
later
o'clock.
because the event
Yeah.
was initializing later. So 4 hours. It didn't feel like 4 hours.
No, honestly, time's flown by. Especially when I was out in my backyard and, you know.
Well, you're
if
part of the
anything,
fun then, aren't you? I'd like to extend my
Absolutely.
thanks to Joe from earlier on, and Don, who was out chasing all evening, went down to Guildford, then to Dorking, then round to Bromley, and
Right, the
then
M25.
yeah, did about
Yeah.
1/3 of the orbital.
And thank you all for watching.
Oh, and thank you for thanking us. I mean, it's not very often we get thanked. There might be a good reason
Yeah.
for that.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but again, thank you for sending all of your submissions in to view on the stream. Those were some pretty amazing shots that we did see that were sent in from you.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll focus on getting this video uploaded to the UK channel. This is just video I took whilst I was out in my backyard.
Nice. So yeah, whenever anything else happens, we'll be back here. We might be here on Friday if things boil up more than expected or noticeably. That might be our next time, but in the meantime, we're gonna say goodnight and hope the rest of your week goes well. From here at Forster Teen HQ and from Christian's place down there in Borden in Hampshire. It's
Dorset, UK HQ.
apparently. It's a good night from us.
Good night.